Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in A, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza in A. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza in A are proud supporters of the Rams. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com, or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy a nice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TenoraRams.com.
Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In fact, in 2021, the Firestone Tavern has been voted to have the best pizza in the area. Firestone Tavern is the area's new go-to place for wood-fired pizza, great burgers, and ice-cold drinks that will blow your mind. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the game? Well, stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on the TV you can handle. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and more during the week with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give us a call at 419-785-4015 or order online at FirestoneTavern.com. Firestone Tavern, a proud sponsor of Tinora Rams live stream wrestling. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higby Embroidery is your place. Higby Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
That & Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batt & Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batt & Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. The following is a special presentation of Tinora Rams Sports Live. With all the action in tonight's matchup, here's Keith Brown.
Welcome in to Tinora High School on a Saturday night. Let's start off with JV action. Here, Keith Brown with you, and I have a visitor with me, Mr. Mark Bly from Liberty Center. Join us for JV and Varsity tonight. So welcome on, Mark. Thank you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. I forgot to introduce you professionally, Mark, the captain.
and I brought the Admiral with me tonight, so she's going to keep me straight here. So,
oh shoot! First action here for Liberty Center as they went to the Final Four. I believe their last game was the weekend of Thanksgiving, or maybe it was the week after. Actually,
yep,
Mark, was it?
Week after.
So,
yep. And they did manage to get one scrimmage in with Marion Local. BGSU was nice enough to put on the. They called it the Final Four scrimmage, and they brought some of the teams in and was able to have. So we've had one scrimmage game, and it was interesting because it was two football teams trying to figure out how to play basketball. So
we're underway here in the JV contest. Like I told Mark, during the JV, we can just kind of take it easy for those of you from Liberty Center. I always want to take it easy, but halfway through, then I just clicks it. So. Shot from the top by Barbers, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Liberty Center keeps the possession. Steal by Tenora's Adam Spicella. Chased down in the corner in front of the Rams bench. Over there by Adam Holmeyer. Sheldon gives the ball to Spicella. Operates on the left point. Ball's tipped away by Robinson. Turnover on the Rams. Robinson loses a handle, gets it back, looking for somebody. Flips it topside. Gurney, his three-pointer is a little strong. Another offensive rebound. Shot up, no good. Ball's on the floor. Liberty Center with another offensive board all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good by Robinson again. Going to have a whistle. Foul will be against the Liberty Center Tigers on the loose ball foul.
Yeah, 5 offensive rebounds already for Liberty Center here. So, of course, that means you're missing that many shots.
Yes, it does. Blake Garber whistled for the foul for Liberty Center. And as those of you from Liberty Center watching here, we have a little unique broadcast camera. We're up kind of in the corner here as Holmeyer drives right side, spins around, falls out. Rebound comes down to Liberty Center's Gurney. And every now and then, I will forget to move the cameras. That shot's up and no good. all the way to the basket. Fredrickson launches it. No good from the left block. Going to head to the free throw line and shoot 2 shots. Eldon Fredrickson. No score, 4:23 to go here in the opening quarter. 5'8" sophomore Eldon Fredrickson, line to the left. First free throw. Up and good. First points for Fredrickson. First points of the game.
That foul was on Cam Robinson for our Liberty Center, number 24. That's his first, team second.
Second free throw. A little too strong. Rebound comes back to Fredrickson. Gives it to Shelton, to Fredrickson, over to Spicella. Connor Welling had a career game last night as Spicella launches a 3.
Partially blocked.
Spicella had 15 last night at Edgerton, including a 3-quarter shot at the end of the first half. Step back 3 in and out for Robinson as he hits the deck. Rams quickly down the other floor. Almost another turnover. Liberty Center very active here. 3:52 to go here in the opening quarter. It's 1-0. Rams on top, courtesy of one Fredrickson free throw. Welling hits Spicella just inside the 3-point arc on the right side. Gives it over to Shelton, who launches a 3. That one's no good. Rebound to the Tigers. Tigers quickly in the front court. On the left side was Barber. Ball goes into the backcourt. Tellett picks it up on the far baseline. Turnover on the Tigers. 3:21 to go here. Still 1-0.
Yeah, I think that Liberty Center coach was looking for a tip and didn't get it.
Kyle Bostatter, the JV coach for the Tigers. Shelton with a 13-footer just inside the charity stripe is no good. Rebound, Tellett.
No one's made a basket yet.
You would think both teams were just going back after playing football.
Yeah, you know, Tenora's had 4 games?
This will be our 6th game. Tenora's 4-1.
Yeah, so they you guys made the run into the playoffs there. So
Foul on the play was on Fredrickson. That's his team's first at the free throw line for Liberty Center. Camden Robinson. He misses the first free throw. He's got one more coming.
Will Fitzenrider, number 0 for Liberty Center, checks in for, I believe that's Gurney, Landon Smith, number 33.
Second free throw is good by Robinson. We are tied at 1. 3:10 remaining here in the opening quarter on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Thanks for tuning in. Keith Brown, Mark Bly with you from LC Tigers Sports Live. Pressure in the backcourt. Homeyer across the timeline on the right side. Now between the circles. Pass to Spicella. Gives it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson top of the free throw line on the left side. Underneath Shelton. Nice reverse layup by Micah Shelton. Micah with the first actual basket of the game. 3-1. Rams on top here. 2:46 to go. Tigers with a turnover. Rams give it right back. Spin and off the glass. Nice move by Gurney. Ian Gurney lays it up. Ties it at 3. Spicella over to Fredrickson. Back to Spicella. Launches a 3 from the left corner and gets it. Adam Spicella with 3. Breaks the tie. Rams up by 3, 6-3. 2:15 to go here in the opening quarter from Tinora High School. JV contest first. All the way to the basket. Shots no good. Another offensive rebound by Tigers.
It's 8 offensive boards for the Tigers here.
We're just a shade under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Well, and you're 1 for 12, so
yeah, a lot of rebound opportunities. Not a lot of things going through the basket. Shelton kind of wide open 3, gave it up to Fredrickson, drives, kicks it back to Homeyer. Homeyer loses the ball in the paint, kicks it back to Spicella. Top of the arc 3-pointers, no good. Rebound comes down to Liberty Center. Garber drives left side, throws up a shot, and he gets it. Blake Garber in the scorebook with his first two. 6-5. Rams lead by 1. 1:10 to go here. Rams.
Nice drive. I think that was Connor Welling.
Connor Welling. First bucket for Connor. It's 8-5. 50 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. White drives, spins, fakes, shoots off the window and in. Mason White with his first two. 8-7. Rams with a turnover on the inbounds play.
Both teams with 3 turnovers here in the first period. Also, both teams 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Mr. Dave Kleck setting up next to us over here from 103.1.
I know, now the pressure's on.
Now they're really
you didn't
on.
tell me about this.
Three-pointer from the left wing. Back rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Tinora. Quickly ahead is Spicella. It's DeWelling over on the right wing to DeLarber. DeLarber, left side, Spicella. Tries, hit, fouled. Count it.
No, he's going to call it off. Oh.
Whoa, foul on the floor.
Yeah. Spicella with a nice move inside, lifted it up one hand, and there they are. They're going to call it on the floor. Wow. Ouch.
Ask any Tinora fan last night. I think most of them, including the Rams coaching staff, were about ready to pull their hair out. Like every jump stop last night was called as a travel.
Oh, that drives me crazy. Those little dust bunnies.
Yep. Last 10 seconds to go. Rams with the 1-point lead, 8-7. DeLarber down low to Welling. Welling, fall away shot, threw it up and in. Connor Welling has 4. Rams lead 10-7. Welling, one of the shorter members of the Rams, the little 7-foot baby turnaround hook. After the first quarter here at Tinora High School, it's Tinora 10 and Liberty Center 7. We'll be back right after this brief timeout here on Tinora Rams Live.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters.
Don't forget, Rams have a fundraiser going on. Grand prize is $3,000. Second prize is $2,000. Third prize is $1,000. Fourth prize is $500. Tickets are $10 each. 6 tickets for $50. Get them here at any home game or purchase them online. Go to Tinora Athletic Boosters on Facebook. Use Venmo, PayPal, cash, check, you name it.
Debit card, they'll take anything.
Anything. You want to give us $10 or $50 or buy as many as you want. $3,000 erases a lot of Christmas debt.
Yeah, they do. Hey, just a couple of quick stats. Liberty Center with 11 boards, 8 offensive boards, which means they missed a lot of shots. They were 3 of 15 for 20%, while Tinora was 4 of 9 for 44% in that first quarter.
Very rough first quarter for both teams. Frederson drives, throws it off the window from the left side and in. Eldon's got 3 points. 12-7. Rams up by 5. Tellent over on the right side. Robinson. Robinson spins. Almost tied up. Has the ball knocked away. Liberty Center keeps possession. Just underway here in the second quarter. 5:32. Keith Brown, Mark Bry with you here on this Saturday night.
That's got a nice ring to it.
It does.
Just saying. Can you take my ear up a little bit?
Yes, I can, sir.
Okay. There you go.
You're number 2.
All right.
All right.
I'm usually number 1.
Number
It's
1.
It's that one finger I get usually.
Robinson drives baseline on the right side. Shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Gurney. Gurney throws it up. Shot does not get to the basket. I think he was fouled. He's going to head to the free throw line where he's going to shoot 2 shots.
Yeah, Ian Gurney, he's one of those, he's a soccer player.
Is he?
Yeah, and big-bodied soccer player. Very fast kid. Great soccer player.
Gurney nails the first free throw. He's got 3 fouls on Micah Shelton. 2 team fouls on Tinora, 3 on Liberty Center. 12-8. Gurney has 1 more coming. Line to the right. Rim falls off. Rebound comes down to Shelton. Gives the ball to Welling. Welling across the timeline into the front court. Shelton to Fredrickson. Gurney runs into Fredrickson, and he's going to commit the foul.
Did I tell you he was a very physical soccer player?
Fredrickson with the ball at the left wing. Throws it topside to Welling. Welling. Hector Fredrickson loses the handle. Almost a double dribble there.
Right.
Surprised they didn't call that.
Yep.
Farrell to Fredrickson. Quick ball moving over to Shelton on the left side. Shelton to Fredrickson. The top of the three-point arc. It's the free throw line. Back door to Welling. Kicks it to Farrell over to Shelton. Back to Farrell on the left side. Top side to DeLarber. Right side, Fredrickson drives baseline. He's double teamed at the right block. Loses the handle. Steal by Liberty Center. Quickly comes the Tigers. Nice spin move by Gurney. Can't get it to fall. Follow-up is no good. Robinson had a nice follow-up attempt. Just couldn't get the handle on it, I don't believe. Wide open 3 from Fredrickson from the left wing is good. Eldon's got 6. Here in the first half, it's 15-8, 4:19 to go in the second quarter. Here on Tinora Rams Live. Garber operates left side, goes all the way to the basket, has the shot blocked, but on his way to the basket, have a whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Tinora. Cooper Farrell whistled for his first, team's third. Heading to the free throw line for Liberty Center will be Blake Garber, 5'10" sophomore. Line to the right. Lefty eyes it. Back rim, no good.
Both teams in that first quarter were 1 for 2 from free throw line. Liberty Center currently 1 of 3 here.
4:07 to go in the opening half. It's 15-8. One more free throw coming for Blake Garber. Garber's left-handed push up. Back rim, no good. Rebounds on the floor. Fredrickson had it. Landon Smith came from behind and pushed the ball away. 4:06 to go. Rams with a 7-point lead. A little pressure in the backcourt for Liberty Center. Gets it in. Shelton gets it into Fredrickson. Fredrickson over to DeLarber. DeLarber across the big T here in the new gymnasium. Some of the Liberty Center fans, first time they've been over here.
My first time.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Did a great job. The school overall looks really different.
Oh,
Pulled
boy,
up to it,
it's-
and I'm like, hey, you can't go around back anymore.
Oh, the old Ellenmore gym
Yeah.
was great, but this is like a castle compared to that. As DeLarber fires a 3, no good. Chases down the offensive rebound. Snore does. Fredrickson gets it at the right elbow over on the left side. Holmeyer drives, tries to put it up. He's hammered. He's going to head to the free throw line where he's going to shoot 2 shots. Alex Holmeyer, line to the left, looking for his first points. 3:27 to go. It's 15-8. Rams up.
You're going to get Braden Light, number 10 for Liberty Center on that foul. It's his first, team's 5th.
Shot up. Free throw. Free throw up and good by Holmeyer. He's got 1. Rams have doubled the Tigers. 16-8. 3:27 to go. One more free throw coming for the sophomore, Holmeyer. Right-handed push. Back rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Liberty Center's Robinson. Robinson, football pass is picked off deep in the right corner of the end zone by Trenton DeLarber. DeLarber has a ricochet off his shin, chases it down right in front of the scores table. Almost.
That could have gone either
That's
way.
what I almost thought they were going to put an offensive foul on DeLarber. He kind of put his shoulder down and kind of went forward a bit there to get a little bit of room.
I think they just decided that the offense wins.
Holmeyer with the ball. Flips it top side to DeLarber over on the left side. Shelton, he launches a 3, and he gets a deep 3 by Micah Shelton. Micah's got 5. 19-8. Tinora on top. 3 minutes and counting here in the half. Homeyer with the steal. Fumbles and bumbles, finally picks it up, gets it to a cutting Spicella, rolls across
Nice
the rim
play.
and falls in. Hit every part of the orange up there,
Hey, you buy the whole rim, you got to use it.
and he did. Adam Spicella's got 5. It's 21-8. Timeout on the floor, Liberty Center. Tigers take a quick timeout here with 2:38 to go, right before half. We'll be right back after this quick timeout here on Tinora Rams Live.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back at Sonora High School, Keith Brown, Mark the Captain Bly, joining me tonight. Michael Sebring has a Christmas going on with his family, so just conveniently worked out. Mark sent me a message, and here he is.
It's the season here. Well, we appreciate it. You know, we really like working with you guys. Obviously, you do a great job, and you know, we're really all in it for the students.
Oh,
and this was
absolutely.
a great opportunity. Liberty opening up the season after a late start to do this. So appreciate it very much. And I know got quite a few Tiger listeners out there right now. So
yes, and if you can't stay home, you can Bluetooth it. We have a radio app too. You can put it on your phone, and just like, you know, listening to the radio, you can listen that way too, or you can listen later to Mr. Dave Kleck on WNDH 103.1.
Yep.
After listening to Paul Keels, you go from Paul Keels to Dave Kleck. I mean, that's a win-win.
Yeah.
It's your radio afternoon for basketball, and your evening basketball doesn't get any better than that.
Tenora's run the floor very well here in this first half of the JV game.
3-pointer from the right wing by Robinson is no good. Rebound comes down to Tinora. Welling across the timeline, has the ball knocked away. He gets it back. Goes over to Shelton. Shelton on the left side to Frederickson. Frederickson at the free throw line over on the right side to Welling. Back to Frederickson. Frederickson drives, kicks it to a wide open Shelton for a left corner 3. That's no good. Camden Robinson with the rebound. He's going to take it all the way. Throws it into Talent. Talent has the ball go through his fingers and hit him right in the noggin, and ricochets out of bounds. Turnover on Liberty Center. 2:02 to go, 21-8.
Yeah, quickly go back to that last series with Spicella ran the floor. Great eye vision, floor vision from the guard. Saw Spicella coming through there, and an easy layup for him. That was a great play.
Pressure in the backcourt. Homeyer across the timeline on the right side. Another skip pass over to Spicella. Launches it and nails it from the left wing. Adam Spicella's got 8 here in the first half. 24-8, 1:40 to go here in the opening half. Garber with the ball, free throw line, drives. He's going to put it up, but he was hammered by Homeyer. Alex Homeyer whistled for the foul, his first, team's 4th. Heading to go ahead, Mark.
No, the Rams are 4 of 9 from three-point land down there, so Liberty Center is over.
Blake Garber with 2. He's going to look for 3 and 4 at the line. The lefty fires the first one, back rim, no good. Garber's got one more coming.
1 for 5 here in this first half for the Tiger. In this second quarter for the Tigers. And that's my pet peeve. You got to make free throws.
Rams have outscored Liberty Center this quarter 14-1. Second free throw is no good, just as Mark said. Got to make them. Rams come across the timeline.
It's like serves in volleyball. You got to make the serve.
Spicella with a nice fake, drives. Liberty Center players was up in the air on the Spicella fake. Hit the hardwood hard, as you probably heard. Scrapes himself off, gets up.
Will
Fitzenreiter, yes.
Will Fitzenreiter. He's a tough little rut.
That was a hard fall. Spicella to the free throw line. First free throw by Adam is good. He's got 9. A lot of multiple scores on the JV for the Rams, which was nice to see, because as we'll see later in the varsity, the Rams basically played just 6 players. So it's nice to see some of these younger kids at the lower level that can contribute when needed. They just haven't been called upon as of yet.
Well, and Spicella's got some height too. There's some height on the JV team, and I know that's one of the things the varsity struggles with.
Yes, very much so.
I watched some film coming into this game, and the Tinora Varsity spreads people out with those guards.
Yep.
But it's nice to see some height and some physicality down on the JV side as upcoming players.
1:20 to go here. It's 25-8. Rams by 17. Like with the balls, looking for somebody, finally gets it to Robinson. Robinson drives left side. He's double teamed. Turnaround jumper from 10's no good. Ball's knocked out. Saved by Welling into the arms of DeLarber. DeLarber almost traveled, flips it to Welling. Almost had a travel, almost had an over and back, and we wound up with a Liberty Center foul somehow.
Yeah. Welcome to JV.
Things you don't see at the
right.
JV level. Mr. Kevin Ice down here on the going through Kevin, take some pictures for the Crescent News, I would assume.
Well, and at 25-8, you can kind of guess the situation here, but Liberty Center is 3 of 20 from the floor and only 2 of 8 from the free throw line. So just having trouble finding buckets in these early stages.
Welling hits the first free throw. Connor's got 5. He's got one more coming. That last foul was on Will Fitzenreiter. Second free throw by Welling. Rolls across the rim, falls off. Knocked out of bounds by Tinora. Liberty Center gets the possession back. 57.2 seconds to go here in the opening half. Stay tuned. Coming up, we'll have a BSN halftime report. Mark will go over the stats.
I'll mention the Liberty Center ones real softly.
Liberty Center is just glad to be playing basketball.
Yeah.
Nice drive all the way. Mason Like all the way to the bucket, lays it in. He's got 4, 26-10, 40 seconds to go.
That's Liberty's first field goal of the second quarter.
Connor Welling on the left side now goes to the right side, picks up his dribble, gives it to DeLarber, has the ball go off his foot. He tracks it down with 25 seconds to go. Left side Spicella to Shelton. Shelton launches a left corner 3, a little too strong. Rebound comes down to Liberty Center. Like drives left side, throws up a circus shot. It's no good as he hits the deck. Spicella with the rebound. Rams have 5 seconds to go. Welling over to DeLarber. DeLarber with 1. Welling launches it. This one's no good. Had better luck last night launching it from 3/4 court. Halftime, Rams with a 26-10 lead. They outscored Liberty Center 16-3 in that quarter. Stay tuned. Coming up, Mark will have first quarter stats, and we'll do so right after this brief time out from BSN Sports.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894.
Back at Sonora High School, starting to fill up here. Liberty Center side's halfway full, still coming in. Sonora side's halfway full as well, and they're usually late arrivers, but regardless, welcome to the BSN halftime show. After the first quarter, actually it was pretty good first quarter. It was 10-7. Neither team really could make a shot, but somehow it wound up with the score being 10-7. Second quarter, Rams shot started to fall. They scored 16 points, held Liberty Center to 3. Halftime, Sonora with a 26-10 lead.
Yep, and the stats will tell you all of that. Liberty Center grabbed 16 boards in that first half, 10 offensive boards for the Tigers, while the Rams grabbed 9 boards total. Liberty Center 5 turnovers, Tinora with 4 from the free throw line. Liberty Center was 2 of 10, 1 of 8 in that second quarter. Second quarter was not a favorable quarter for the Tigers. So Tinora ended up 3 of 8 from the free throw line in that first half. And Liberty Center, they started 3 of 15. They came in, went 1 of 7. They're 4 of 22 for 18.5%. And that bucket by Mason Like late in the quarter was they had scored 1 free throw. So 3 points in that second quarter for Liberty Center. Tinora 4 of 9 in that first quarter, came back 5 of 9. They're 9 of 18 for 50% shooting. And let's see, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 are their 4 of 11 from the free throw. Damn. This is my first night.
Mark's still in preseason mode as well off of football run.
This is my first game. Yeah. But they're 4 of 11 from 3-point land. Liberty Center is 0 for 6.
Individual scoring for Liberty Center: Blake Garber with 2, Mason Like with 4, Camden Robinson with 1, Ian Gurney with 3. For the Rams, they're led by Adam Spicella. Adam had 9, Alden Fredrickson with 6, Connor Welling with 5, Alex Holmeyer with 1, and Micah Shelton with 5 for Tinora. At the end of the second quarter, here at the half, Rams with a 26-10 lead. And we'll return in about 5 minutes with second half action. Stay tuned here on Tinora Rams Live.
Clubhouse Pizza & A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza & A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza & A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. protected. Vidlac Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Vidlac Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live.
Back here at Tinora High School, at the half, it is Tinora 26 and the Liberty Center Tigers JVers 10. Winding down here the last minute. Keith Brown, Mark the Captain Bly with you here from Liberty Center Tiger Sports Live. Had a very entertaining first half, to say the least, from the Liberty Center side.
If you're a Tinora Rams fan, it is. But Liberty Center is still stuck in looks like football mode.
Which we were kind of briefly talking in between break here. Like Liberty Center, this is their first game action since last year, really. So really establishing a routine like on a Friday or Saturday night, still not there. So maybe in a week or so, once you get your practice schedule down during the week, which they've have, then your routine on Friday and Saturday clicks in. But hey, you could tell Liberty Center shaking off the rust.
Well, and that's when you see teams like this, really where you can see it is the shots falling.
Right.
Liberty Center right now, shooting 18%. They're getting the shots. They're just not falling.
Right.
So, on the other hand, Tinora, you can tell they've played some games and. I think you said Adam Spicella came off a good game.
Yeah, Adam had a good game last night. Connor Welling, yes. Yep. And Micah Shelton actually as well. Those three had a good game last night at Edgerton. Liberty Center starts the third quarter with the possession. Rams with that 16-point lead. Robinson kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer by Talent. No good. Rebound comes out high. Bounces around, picked up by Shelton. Down to Spicella. Back to Shelton. Shelton hands it to Fredrickson. Over to Spicella. Spicella with the 17-footer nails it.
Nobody came out there to pick him up. Good court awareness by him, just putting it right up.
Adams got 11, 28-10. Rams on top, 5:20 to go here in quarter number 3. Ball comes back to Robinson. His three-pointer's in the air, no good. Other long rebound, offensive rebound to Garber. Garber throws it down low to Gurney. Smith, as Landon Smith has the ball sail through his fingertips out of bounds.
Him and Gurney are built the same way, so if you don't look at their number,
that's what I did. 5:02 to go here in the third. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on Talent. Went for the steal.
Yeah, and Liberty's got to do something to try to get motivated. So I like that play. I think probably Coach Bostatter said, "Hey, we got to take some chances here, and we got to step it up." So I like that.
Rams on the inbound. Shelton flips it into Spicella. Spicella over on the left side to Frederickson. Top side, the ball comes to Connor Welling. Welling floats to the right point. Throws it to Holmeyer. Holmeyer in the corner to Frederickson on the right wing. 3-ball in the air is no good. Rebound comes down to Liberty Center's Talent. Talent across the timeline into the Liberty Center front court. Goes right side, kicks it over there in the corner to Robinson. Spins on his way to the basket. Ooh. Frederickson wound up with the ball.
Yeah, I think the guy underneath was going to call a travel. And the guy on the outside called the foul on the spin.
Foul will go against Frederickson. That's his third, team's first. 4:31 to go here. It's 28-10. Heading to the free throw line for Liberty Center is 6'1" sophomore Camden Robinson. First free throw is no good. Robinson with 1 in the first half. DeLarber checks in. Frederickson checks out with those 3 personal fouls.
Yeah, and if Liberty's going to get back into it, they've got to make free throws.
Second one for Robinson. That one's nothing but the bottom of the net. Camden Robinson with 2. It's 28-11. Rams on top, 4:25 and counting here in quarter number 3. Thanks for joining us here on Tinora Rams Live. Keith Brown, Mark Bly with you. Michael has a family function, so Mark so graciously stepping in. Backdoor Spicella throws it up, doesn't get the roll. Rebound comes down to Landon Smith. Quickly head Robinson on the left side, trying to push DeLarber out of the way.
Yeah, like get out of here.
Like a little fly. He's trying to shoo him. Get out of here. Garber with the ball inside the three-point arc on the right side. It's the cutter. Smith loses the handle. Ball's on the floor, knocked out by Holmeyer, I believe. Liberty Center keeps the possession. 3:53 to go here in the third quarter. 28-11. Rams up by 17.
Yeah, Holmeyer was lucky to get out of that one uninjured as Smith come flying through there with that big wide body.
Gurney into the game, has the ball just inside the three-point arc on the right side. Gives the ball to Garber. Garber in the corner to Smith. Smith drives left baseline, kicks it back to Like. Like's 3-pointers in the air. He hits the deck. I think we're going to have a foul on Trenton DeLarber, and that's going to be 3 free throws. So Mason Like, who has 4, going to get 3 free throws. Follows on DeLarber, his first team's second. First free throw rattles at home. Like's got 5. Second of 3. Up. Good. I think they heard you, Mark.
Yeah.
Like with 6. Has 1 more. Trying to convert the very seldom seen 3-point play on 3 consecutive free throws. It rolls out, rolls back in. Like with 7. 28-14. 3:39 to go. Rams up here in quarter number 3 of the JV.
Yeah, Mason Like, one of those. We have about 3 or 4 freshmen that are very, very athletic, and Mason Like is one of those.
Welling with the ball, shoots it over on the right side to DeLarber. Or Holmeyer. Back to Spicella. Launches a 3 and nails it from the left wing. Spicella's got 14 to lead all scorers here tonight. 31-14 Rams up by 17. 3:15 to go. Like fakes a 3. Kicks it back. Fitzenreiser drives left baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Connor Welling. Welling quickly ahead to DeLarber. All the way to the bucket. Throws it up. No good. Rebound comes down to the Tigers. Fitzenreiser. Fitzenreiser comes across the timeline. Runner in the lane is good. Aiden Talon, I believe.
I think I call that the flying Walinda.
Throw it up and pray and hope for the best, and that's what happened. 31-16. Rams with the possession. Shelton just a little too far in front of him. That's a turnover on the Rams. Quickly ahead comes Talent. Throws it in the corner to White. On the right side, back to Talent. Those skip. I think it was a pass.
It was.
Didn't quite get there. Offensive rebound. Nice turnaround jumper by Talent. Right place, right time. Timeout on the floor to Nora. Coach Anders and the Rams asks for a timeout. 31-18. 2:21 to go here in the third quarter.
Hey, I do want to say hi, Kent Michael. I know you're out there listening, even though it's probably weird for you tonight because you're not on an orange screen. But Kent Dog, we he's always listening. We appreciate that. So. Yep.
Yes, thank you for
boost your Tigers there, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Kent, and thanks for supporting the Liberty Center Tigers. Mark and everybody from Liberty Center and myself and everybody appreciates that.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
And I love doing this joint venture with you. We talked a little bit about it at halftime, and we've had people go, "Whoa, why are you doing that?" What you guys like us, we're in this for the kids, and that's really what it's about. And this is really a great culmination of you guys' efforts and our efforts and us understanding what it's really about. So thank you. We appreciate being here tonight.
And I'm sure you're in the same boat that we are, Mark. You get texts and messages from everybody from all over who tune in and watch and say thanks.
Yeah.
And we appreciate each and everybody out there that takes the time to tune in. Whether you watch it live or you watch it on,
the archives,
whatever. we appreciate that as well. 31-18, Tigers making a little run here in the third quarter. Rams led one time by 18. Rams would almost turn over as a jump ball, I think, as Holmeyer hits the deck. He's tied up by Talent. Alternating possession keeps the ball here with Tinora. Down to 1:57 to go here in quarter number 3, 31-18.
Yeah, Aiden Talent has gotten a lot busier in this quarter for the Tigers. So,
Spicella backdoor to Sheldon, off the window and in. No good. We have a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to send Shelton to the line for 2 free throws. Going to give the foul to Blake Garber. That's his team second. Just 4 total fouls here in the second half. Now that they say that, we'll wind up with the JV tip about 7:40. Yeah. First free throw by Shelton is no good.
We're not allowed to. We have notes. We have notes in our broadcast booth at Liberty. Shh, don't say. That's like volleyball. Don't ever talk about a 5-set match in volleyball because no one will get dinner till 10 o'clock.
One more free throw comes from Shelton, line to the right in his home white, number 32. Up, falls off. Rebound comes down to Robinson. Robinson quickly ahead to Fitzenreiter. Fitzenreiter underneath on the baseline, I think, is...
That's Toby Parasini, number 20. Yeah, I don't think he thought that ball was going to get through there and was startled when it hit him.
Holmeyer quickly ahead to Spicella.
Yep.
Ball sailed off of Cooper Farrell's fingertips into the home crowd over here on the near side.
Yeah, and I don't know what Coach Bostatter said to the Tigers at halftime, but I'll guarantee you somebody said, hey, why don't you guard Spicella?
And it seemed to have worked here in the third quarter. Like with the ball over on the right wing. Looking, finally gets it to topside Fitzenreiter. Tries to get it back to Like. Ball bounces around. He gets it on the right side. Puts it top of the three-pointer to Fitzenreiter. Drives left side. Tries on the baseline down there. Going to have a whistle.
But Tinora very busy on defense. Yeah, great movement. Even on the offensive side, great ball movement by the Rams.
I think they said that was a travel violation, if I'm not mistaken, which could have went either way. Travel, jump ball. Fredrickson over on the left side, fakes a 3, drives, kicks in the corner to Welling on the right side, over to Fredrickson at the right wing. Gets down low, flips it to Welling. Welling underneath, kicks it in the corner to Holmeyer. Left side 3, short, no good. Rebound comes down to the Liberty Center Tigers. Parasini gives it to Robinson, takes it all the way to the basket, throws it up and in,
and
counted and a foul. Robinson has 4. He's going to look for 5 at the free throw line. It's 31-20. 52.7 seconds to go here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, Cam Robinson looked to pass. All of a sudden, Tinora made the move to cut the passing lane off, and he decided just to go right to the rack, and he gets the foul here. So.
Free throw attempt is up and good.
They must have heard me.
Robinson with 5. It's 10-point lead. I don't think they've missed since. Holmeyer drives right side, throws it off the window, rolls off the offensive rebound by Fredrickson. Tries to tap it up. We have a whistle and have a loose ball foul there. I just thought they would let him play on that.
Yeah, that was a tough call.
Just had bodies just kind of colliding for the rebound. Nobody really gained an advantage there, I didn't think. But
well, and that's, we talk about travel, we talk about everything else. It's like, come on, if they don't gain an advantage, let it go. And number one, we're at the JV level.
Yep.
And let them play. And that's one of those I thought, as you did, I probably should have just let it go.
Garber for the foul. That's his third. Each team now with 3. Frederickson hit the first free throw. Eldon Frederickson with 7. He's got one more coming here to line to the right. Sophomore's second free throw is no good. Ball's on the floor, picked up by the Tigers. Talent quickly ahead. Basket up
Gurney.
And good by Ian Gurney. Gurney's got 5. It's 32-23, 9-point lead, just like that. Welling gets down low, throws it up and in. Nice move, Connor Welling. Connor's got 7. 34-23, back to an 11-point lead. A steal on the other end. Welling throws it up, no good. Tigers quickly ahead all the way down low. Robinson on the left block. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound, Connor Welling. Connor, for not being the tallest guy by any means, you would not know it as Homeyer launches a 3 from the left wing at the end of quarter number 3. Oh, by so quick, I guess I didn't even realize that was the final shot. It's 34-23. Rams with an 11-point lead. We'll take a brief timeout, and we'll be right back with Mark's numbers.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
34-23, final 6 minutes coming up here at the JV contest. Keith Brown and Mark Bly with you here on Tinora Rams Live.
Well, in a much better quarter for the Liberty Center Tigers. From the free throw line, they were 5 of 6 for 83%. They're now 7 of 16 for 43. Tinora, also, from the floor, Liberty Center was 4 of 8. And Tinora ended up 3 of 10 in that quarter from the floor and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. So a good quarter for Liberty Center.
Much improved. I mean, coaching staff for Liberty Center's got to be just ecstatic for that third quarter because the first 2, as Mark pointed out several times, it looked like they just walked off the bus for the first time for a basketball game, which literally they have.
Oh, yeah, that too.
For those of you just joining us on the Tinora side, our casual viewers, Liberty Center, due to their Final Four football run, this is their first actual game action outside of practices in a scrimmage.
Yeah.
And the Liberty Center faithful are showing up in rounds over on should have a nice crowd here tonight.
Well, if nothing else, Liberty Center travels well.
Always. DeLarber drives to the basket, sit from behind. DeLarber's going to head to the free throw line where he's going to shoot 2 shots. Or are they just going to say no, they're going to give it to him out of bounds.
I don't know.
So,
your guess is as good as mine.
Welling on the inbounds just to the left of his basket. Connor looking, finally gets it into Spicella. Adam loses it, picked up by Liberty Center. Quickly heads light, brings the ball back, top of the three-pointer arc, fakes a 3, throws it over on the left wing to Garber. His three-pointer is no good. Spicella with a one-arm rebound.
That's because the Liberty Center guy had the other one.
Foul will be on the Tigers. That's
a third team foul here in the second half.
Garber will whistle for his third. Garber chases down the inbounds pass. Flips it to Micah Shelton, back to DeLarber. 34-23, 5:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned. We'll have the pregame show from Signs Excavating. And we'll have the Varsity Tap. Loose ball on the floor. Homeyer down there with Gurney and Talent. Alternating possession stays here on the Tinora side.
Yeah, Keith, one of the things I've noticed, Liberty Center's gone to man-to-man, and Like is matched up with Spicella, and I think that's made a difference. I mean, Adam's still going to get the work in, but he's not getting in that zone. Oh, that's a foul.
Steal by Liberty Center's Garber on his way down the near sideline. He's pushed from behind. Pushed, reach in, one or the other.
Well, that was one of those. That was all about an angle. You had one referee running down the court with him that didn't see it. The guy way back on the other baseline called it. That's good teamwork by the referees. I know I don't often give kudos to the referees, but I have my moments.
DeLarber second,
That's a carry.
team's fourth, and as Mark said, carry on Liberty Center's talent turnover on the Tigers. 4:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 34-23. Rams, after that third quarter run by Liberty Center, back to an 11-point lead. One time Rams led by 20. DeLarber trap gets the ball to Homeyer. Homeyer on the right side inside the three-point arc. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Shelton over on the left wing. Gives it to Homeyer. Homeyer flips it to Welling. Welling between the circles. Now over to Spicello on the right point. Top side, Homeyer. Homeyer looking for somebody. 5-second call coming quick, and he got rid of it just in the nick of time. Saved by a timeout.
Yeah, I was going to say that was one of three things happened. He got it right under the stroke of 5 there, or the coach saw the same thing. That's one of the things always happens. Coaches always watch that count.
Yes.
So. All right, we'll take a break.
4:28 to go here. It's 34-23. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back here at Tinora High School. Keith Brown, Mark Bly with you. 4:28 to go here in quarter number 4. It's Tinora 34, Liberty Center 23 in the fourth quarter of JV action.
Yeah, neither team has scored yet, so waiting for something to pick up. A lot of action, though. Tell you, the teams are getting up and down the floor very quickly. I think one of the things I've been watching for Liberty Center, just because of the lack of games, is endurance.
Yes.
Now, I will tell you, Liberty Center, without the football players, had about 6 kids total, and 5 of them are on the JV. So, they've had some practices.
As Mark told me in between a couple breaks ago, Coach Maidenhop had to suit up a few times to play.
Him and Coach Hinton, yeah.
Coach Maidenhop can still hoop it up.
Oh, yeah.
I think he played in that classic they had here about a month ago over at Henry County. All the way to the basket. Shot up and good. Mason Light counted a foul. Like with 9 now. Going to look for 10 at the line. 15 foul on Tinora. Foul goes against Adam Spicello, his first. So it's 4:08 to go.
And again, he's face guarding Spicello, and they're trying to get him the ball, obviously, with his ability to drive to the basket.
Free throw is no good. Spicello rips it down for Tinora. Gives it to Connor Welling. Welling comes across the timeline into the front court between the circles. Picks up his dribble. Pass to Holmeyer's knocked away by Robinson. Over there into the scoreboard.
Knowing Cam Robinson, he thought about going over the table. I can guarantee you that.
With crash into Coach Rudder over there.
Yeah.
Micah Shelton on the inbounds. Those in the backcourt to Trenton. Or to Homeyer. Alex Homeyer has the ball poked away, retrieves it in back of the timeline, comes back across the timeline, gives it to Connor Welling. Welling hands it to DeLarber. DeLarber over on the left side to Shelton. Shelton runs into Robinson. Throws it on the left side to Trenton DeLarber. Back to Homeyer. Left corner. Spicello kind of leaning back when he threw it. It's picked off by Liberty Center's Light. Like topside Garber over on the left side to Talent. Talent free throw line. Loses the ball to Connor Welling. Jump ball on that. Liberty Center keeps the ball on the alternating possession. 3:19 to go here. It's 34-25. Only 2 points in this quarter through the pretty much half of the quarter. That was over by Liberty Center. Over and back violation. Yes, he hopped into the back court.
Yeah, Coach Bostander just kind of puts his head down and goes, yeah.
That's one of those things that just lack of, you can't really say lack of awareness, I guess, just lack of court time, really.
Reps,
I mean,
reps.
Yep. I mean, you can't do that, but this is your first game. So Spicello launches a three from the left corner. No good. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Spicello on the left block. Goes it topside to DeLarber over to Welling. Welling gets to the free throw line. Kicks it back to Homeyer. He launches a three. It's no good. Shelton taps it out over there to Coach Andy Hunter. Coach Andy Hunter, actually the winningest coach as far as percentage at Tinora High School in Tinora High School history.
Wow, that's a good note.
It's 58-38.
I know he didn't look very happy about those triple tries there. It's like, okay, what are we doing?
Liberty Center trailing by 9. 3-pointer by Light. Straight on is no good. Ball's bounced around. Saved by Welling, but Welling, I think they're saying, was on the baseline.
Yep.
Liberty Center will keep the possession. 2:41 to go here. Timeout by Coach Anders over there. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this here on Tinora Rams Live. It's 34-25. 2:41 to go here on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back here at Sonora, Keith Brown, Mark Bly with you.
Yeah, you know, Tinora had that big lead. Keith, I was just looking at, we're in a 3-possession game right now.
Rams led by as many as 20 early. And Liberty Center played much better in the last 2.5 quarters. Tigers on the inbound, comes into Light. Light drives right side. Ooh, blocked by Spicello. Adam whistled for the foul. Be his second, team 6.
That was pretty touchy.
That was. Tigers on the inbound. Robinson slips it in topside to Talent over on the left wing. Light fakes a three, tries left side, has the ball knocked away. He gets it back. Flips it in the corner. Left side Talent. 3-pointer in the air, a little short. Rebound, bounced around, picked up by Spicello. Spicello for Tinora flips it to Welling. Welling comes across the timeline into the front court, gives it to Homeyer. Homeyer, topside Welling, down to the final 2:15. Rams by 9.
Well, the Rams don't have to be in a hurry right here. Clock's on their side.
DeLarber all the way to the basket. Does not get the roll. Liberty Center with just 14 fouls as well, so they have to commit 3 more fouls. Runner in the lane. No good by Talent. Rebound Shelton. Gives the ball to Welling. 1:50 and winding here in the fourth quarter. It's 34-25. Rams by 9. Shelton flips it back to DeLarber over to Homeyer. Rams should basically just run a 4 quarters offense here the rest of the way.
Coach.
Oh, turnover on Tinora. Then Rams get it right back. All alone, Welling underneath the basket. Does not get the roll again.
Then I get it.
Loose ball right in front of Liberty Center's bench. Rams pick up the loose ball down to 1:20 to go here.
Well, Coach Postetter not happy. He wanted a set offense run a play. Don't just run down the court and play playground basketball.
Yeah, a 9-point lead. You hit a 3-pointer on a set offense with still got a minute to go here.
Well, and you know, now Tinora is playing the right kind of basketball. Just 4 corners. You don't have to shoot it. Run the clock. Liberty's got a foul. There we go.
That's just the 15th foul. So the Tigers still have 2 more fouls to commit. Robinson with the foul for Liberty Center. That's his second. Tinora with 16 fouls. Tigers with 5. It's 34-25. 51.8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of the JV contest.
Yeah, and no matter what happens, I think Liberty's got to feel much better about
absolutely.
the second half of play.
Well, a lot of positives in that second half.
Yeah.
Which were basically nil in the first. Underneath, Welling all alone, he says, I'm not going to shoot it this time. I'm 0 for my last 2 from 2 feet. So we're just going to bring it back out. Plus, I'll probably get hollered at from my coach if I shoot it.
Well, and I'm not sure Tinora hasn't scored in this quarter, but they didn't need to.
They have not.
Yeah, they have not.
Tigers have only scored 2 themselves. Ball's knocked away. Welling gets it back. Throws it over in front of the Rams staff to Cooper Farrell. Down to 25 seconds to go. Tigers content to let the clock run out.
Coach Bostatter called it off.
So the Rams going to come away with a 34-25, just 2 points in the second quarter.
And I think
those were on the 3 free throws, if I recall.
No, that was Mason Light.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Mason Light with that runner in the middle there. And then he missed the free. It was and one, and he missed the free throw.
Final here. It's 34-25. We'll come back with a brief BSN post-game show, and we'll do it right after this from BSN Sports.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894.
Welcome to the BSN post-game show. Rams with a 34-25 win. After one, Rams led 10-7. Rams took a 16-point lead into the half, 26-10. Liberty Center much better in quarter number 3. They scored 13 third-quarter points. Rams, however, after Liberty Center did cut it to 7 or 8 midway through that third quarter, exited with an 11-point lead, 34-23. Rams with no points in the fourth quarter. Tigers with just 2. Rams with a 34-25 junior varsity victory. Final numbers, Mark.
All right, final numbers. Liberty Center with 25 boards. The Tinora with 17. 10 turnovers for the Tigers, 9 for the Rams. Liberty Center finishes 7 of 17 for 41.5% from the free throw line, while Tinora was 4 of 11 for 36. From the floor, Liberty Center ended up 9 of 36 for 25% shooting from the floor, while Tinora was 12 of 33 for 36.5%. So, Tenora's solid. I like the things I saw with the Rams JV unit is great ball movement, great vision up the floor. They found the cutters, the basic stuff that you want out of your JV team. Hey, we got to get some fundamentals going.
Absolutely.
So Liberty Center, dismal first half, came back strong. I think they switched up their offense, went to a man-to-man. Somebody said, hey, let's guard Adam Spicella.
Yes.
Let's do that. That might be much better second half for Liberty Center. So,
yes, final numbers here for the JV tonight. We'll just go down in order. Aiden Talent had 4. Mason Light had 9. Blake Gerber had 2. Camden Robinson had 5. And Ian Gurney with 5 for Liberty Center. For the Rams, as Mark said, Adam Spicella had 14. He had 9 in the first half. And our sound system here seems to be tuned up to full level here tonight. As you can tell, Eldon Fredrickson had 7. Connor Welling had 7. Micah Shelton had 5. And Alex Homeyer had 1. So stay tuned. Coming up in about 5-6 minutes, we'll have the Signs Excavating pregame show. Me and Mark will be back right after we thank our fantastic sponsors here at Tinora Rams Live. Again, final JV contest was won by Tinora by a score of 34-25. Don't go anywhere. Going to have varsity action coming up right after this.
Clubhouse Pizza & A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza & A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza & A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In fact, in 2021, the Firestone Tavern has been voted to have the best pizza in the area. Firestone Tavern is the area's new go-to place for wood-fired pizza, great burgers, and ice-cold drinks that will blow your mind. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the game? Well, stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on the TV you can handle. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and more during the week with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give us a call at 419-785-4015 or order online at FirestoneTavern.com. Firestone Tavern, a proud sponsor of Tinora Rams live stream wrestling. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says Go Rams! Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higby Embroidery is your place. Higby Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
The Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batt & Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batt & Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. The following is a special presentation of Tinora Rams Sports Live. With all the action in tonight's matchup, here's Keith Brown.
Welcome in to Game 6 of the 2022-23 Tinora Rams High School basketball season. Coming up live here from Tinora High School, the Tinora Rams taking on the Liberty Center Tigers. Rams of Tinora come in representing the GMC Green Meadows Conference, while the Tigers of Liberty Center represent the NWOAL Northwest Ohio Athletic League. Keith Brown and brought a special guest with me tonight. Mark Captain Bly will join me tonight. We broadcast a JV game, so Mr. Michael Sebring has a family Christmas going on, so Mark will step in for Michael.
Option number 2. Story of my life.
Tonight, Signs Excavating pregame is tip-off is set for 7:25. Signs Excavating offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with your general excavating and demolition and emergency work. From driveways to ditch clean to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist you with all your excavating needs. Signs Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams winter sports season. For all your excavating needs, get a hold of Josh, 419-769-2290. For your trucking needs, get a hold of Brad, 419-481-3738, and visit them on Facebook or go to signsexcavating.com. Overall series stands at Tinora 43, Liberty Center 15. However, the last Rams win in the series came back on December 21st, 2019. Rams upended Liberty Center 51-44. That game was in overtime. Last year from Liberty Center, Tigers outlasted the Rams by a score of 49-40. Rams were led by Nolan Schaefer with 20, Estel with 12, and Leatherman with 12 for the Tigers. 2022-23 Rams are returning 5 seniors, 4 letter winners, and 2 starters hitting the hardwood for the final season. Rams seniors Gavin Eckert, Eli Plasman, Cole Anders, Shea McMaster, and Luke Harris. Harris was voted second team All-GMC last season. Underclassmen Aiden Rittenhouse and Owen Ackerman, they look to fill some of those voids left by senior graduation, and the early returns have been very good, as both those juniors have been heavy contributors here to the Rams hardwood squad this season. As in past seasons, Rams are going to severely lag height here, not only tonight, but in the season in general. As we said, tonight's going to be a big problem. Almost every Tiger is listed at 6 foot or above. Mark will have more on that here in a bit. Rams coming in tonight with a 4-1 record. They're off to their best start since the 2017-18 season, which they started at 5-2. Rams are averaging 47.5 games on offense. They're giving up 42 on defense. High point game was 51, a 51-38 win over Bryan. Their low actually was last night, a 43-38 victory over the Edgerton Bulldogs in a very rough, well-played game in the fourth quarter for the Rams. Looking back at Liberty Center, last year the Tigers finished at 11-13. They were 2-5 in conference play. Tigers made a late season run last year, making it all the way to the districts, knocked off Ottawa Hills and Evergreen before being eliminated by Elmwood. Graduated was a big chunk of their scoring and a little bit of their size. Evan Conrad, who's now at Defiance High School, he was a first-team NWOAL pick. Averaged 9 points, 9.5 rebounds, had 31 blocks on the season. Also departing is Wyatt Leatherman, Isaiah Estel, Dakota Schultz, Jake Spieth, TJ Moore, all those going via graduation route. This season, due to the fantastic football season that the Liberty Center Tigers had, making it to the Final Four, this actually tonight is their first game here on the basketball court, with the Rams experienced that, as we remember back in 2014 and 15. That football game for Liberty Center took place on November 25th. And I believe Mark can elaborate on this. So they had, 3 or 4 games moved or postponed so far?
4.
4?
Yep. Four games and 2 scrimmages.
So last year's leading scorer and most notable returning is the 6'5" wingman, Aiden Hammondtree, averaged 10 points and was a NWOAL second team selection last year. Joining him is Matthew Orr. Orr and Hammondtree are the 2 main players with multiple years of varsity experience. No one else has lettered for more than 1 year for Liberty Center. Also returning is senior Riley Chapa, fourth on the team, just a shade under 4 points. Landon Cruz, who is an honorable mention NWOAL pick with 3 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Liberty Center, coached by Greg Bignop. 2003 Liberty Center graduation. He is 106 and 129 overall at Liberty Center, assisted by Justin Fry and Logan Meyer. JV coach, Kyle Bostetter. Freshman coach is Doug Hilton.
Hinton.
I put an L in there. It's probably autocorrect.
Yeah. It's where you stay all the time, the Hilton Suites, when we go on the road.
Amanda Mathias says your athletic trainer superintendent over there is Mr. Richard Peters. Athletic director Caleb Pullman, who does a fantastic job anytime we go over to Liberty Center. And Mark treats us like kings, and Caleb, although I didn't recognize him this year over there because they had that little fuzz on his upper lip there. Caleb sat there and talked to me for a couple of seconds, and I'm thinking, I don't even know who you are. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Caleb. Holy smokes. Tigers are Division III, colors are orange and black. They're from the NWOAL. Their last conference title was in 2005. Rams are coached by Chris Limestall, his second season, 9-17 overall, assisted by former head coach at one time, Andy Hunter. As I told Mark earlier, Andy actually leads the Rams in overall winning percentage as a head coach. So Chris Limestall with a very, very nice second-hand man in Andy Hunter. JV coach is Reed Anders. Freshman coach is Isaac Shelton. Superintendent here at Tinora Schools is Northeastern Local Schools here at Tinora High School is Nicole Wells. Principal is Alex Nafziger. Athletic director is Mr. Craig Rudder, who says hello to everybody out there watching and listening. Trainer Emily Volmar. Rams colors are forest green and white. The last GMC title for Tinora was in 2011. Rams are Division III. So wherever you are, however you may be listening, thanks for tuning into tonight's game. Coming up live from Tinora High School, see Tinora Rams and the Liberty Center Tigers in a non-conference contest here on the Harwood. We got about a minute to go. I'd like to give a little Liberty Center preview, Mark.
Well, Liberty Center with that extended football season, we've had 1 scrimmage, and I think we mentioned this in the JV game. It was kind of funny. We scrimmaged Marion Local, which is also well into the playoffs. They win the state championship, and I asked Coach Bainop, I said, how did it go? And he said, It was 2 football teams trying to figure out what basketball was. But the other thing I noticed, Keith, one of the things even going late in the season, I think one of the things that has to develop for basketball players is it's a different endurance. I went to a couple practices, hang out at the gym. I lived there pretty much.
Yes.
My wife came with me tonight because she doesn't get to see me.
I have the same problem.
Yeah. And, but there was 6 kids running up and down the court and 11 or 12 football players sucking wind and water over in the sidelines. So, we're playing big. It's one of the advantages I think Liberty Center feels like they'll have this year as soon as they get their legs.
Yes.
And they're also wide. You got Landon Bockelman at 6'3", 260 pounds. And I think you'll see there's not an ounce of fat.
Which me and Brody Vogelsong were talking about down here. Is like he said the same thing. Is like Landon's listed as 260, but I don't know how he's 260.
Yeah.
Coming up, we'll have the playing of our national anthem and player introductions. We'll do that right after Craig Rudder.
Promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Thank you. Your officials for tonight's game are Steve Spoon, Paul Hines, and Tim Mock. Welcome, gentlemen. And now to honor America and the men and women who have served and those who are serving our country today to protect the freedoms we enjoy. We invite you to stand if you are able, and please join in the singing of our national anthem.
Let Coach Rudder do the player introductions coming up.
Sports Lights game. First for Liberty Center and introducing the cheerleaders. Molly Fuller. Ella Rosebrook. Chelsea Sackwell. Claire Watchman. Audrey Branson. Leah Brown. Lila Kruger. Mila Miller. Leah Moore. And Susan Walker. Welcome, ladies. Now here for the starting lineup for Liberty Center at 1 forward, a 6'5" senior, number 5, Aiden Hannontree. At forward, 6'3" junior, number 34, Landon Bockelman. At one guard position, 6' junior, number 10, Landon Cruz. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 11, Tim Zider. And in the third guard position, a 5'11" junior, number 13, Colton Chambers. And now the lineup for Tinora. First, the Varsity cheerleaders. Michaela Smith. Savannah Brooks. Ian Woodward. Harley Wilkerson. Julia Hoffman. And Addison Kessing. Now here's the starting lineup. At 1 forward, a 6'1" senior. Let me start by over.
Turn off the lights, and Coach wasn't ready with his cell phone light.
Eli Klossman. Number 24, Owen Ackerman. At 1 forward,
There's your starting lineups. Hammondtree, Landon Cruz, Zider, Chambers, Bockelman for Liberty Center, Eckert, Plasman, Anders, Harris, and Ackerman for the Tinora Rams. Rams coming in at 4-1, 1-0 in a GMC, average 47.5, give up 42.5 for Liberty Center.
Maiden voyage.
First contest coming off their Final Four football season.
Yeah, and I was, I talked to Coach Badenhop on a regular basis pretty much, and he was hoping to get 1 or 2, maybe 3 scrimmages in, but it just with we had a lot of illness and a lot of stuff going around. In fact, Trenton Cruz is out tonight, as well as Grady Miller for the Tigers. So they'll both be out. Trenton Cruz is sick and Grady Miller's injured on the bench there. So
Bockelman and Harris. Rams control the tip. Basketball time here at Tinora on this Saturday night. Keith Brown, Mark Bly with you here on Tinora Rams Live. Plasman with the ball, top side, Cole Anders. Anders to Harris. Over on the left side to Plasman, or to Gavin Eckert on the right side, gives the ball to Cole Anders. Harris launches a three, nails it, nothing but the bottom of the net. Luke Harris for three, hits it from the right corner. Rams on top 3-0, 7:28 to go. Pass down low, Bockelman's knocked away. Turnover on Liberty Center. Harris drives all the way, shoots it back to Gavin Eckert over on the left wing to Plasman. Ackerman drives right side, off the window and in. Nice drive by Owen Ackerman. Rams on top quickly, 5-0. 7:09 and winding here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Driving to the basket for Liberty Center, Colton Chambers. Have a whistle and a foul on the Chambers drive down the right side.
Yeah, Liberty's going to be a contrast of styles here. You've got your big guys up front with Zane Zeider, very athletic, probably one of the most athletic kids we have. And then you've got the speed demons out on the backside there.
Pass comes into Bockelman. Hit the back of the rim and fell out. Rebound comes down to Tinora. Ackerman top side, Eckert. Usually Gavin lets that fly. Been hesitant the last couple games on that shot. Plasman between the circles. Eli floats to the right side, loses a handle, gets it back, flips it over to Cole Anders. Anders operates on Zeider, floats to the left point. Now gives the ball to Owen Ackerman, gives it to Plasman. Plasman, top of the three-point arc, floats to the right side or the left side, gives it to Gavin Eckert at the free throw line, picks up his dribble, shoots it back to Ackerman. 5-0 Rams. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Zeider. Zeider's going to drive all the way, loses the handle, throws it off the rim when it falls off. Going to have a whistle and a foul on the Zane Zeider drive. And for those of you listening, go ahead, Mark.
No, I wondered if he's going to call that on the floor or whatever. One referee kind of looked at him and said, hey, you call it whatever. Weren't really sure there.
Landon Cruz to the basket, throws it up. Does not fall. Rebound comes down to Luke Harris. Harris loses a handle. Picked up by Hammondtree. Hammondtree to free throw line, throws up a runner. It's no good. Gavin Eckert with the rebound. 6 minutes to go. Here's 5-0 Tinora. Ackerman over on the right wing, gives it to Anders top side. Gavin Eckert picks up his dribble, gives it to Luke Harris. Harris has the ball knocked away again, picked up by Hammondtree. I think we're going to have a jump ball. And what I was going to say earlier was, for those of you from Liberty Center and those Tinora, you're going to notice a lot of names on Liberty Center that sound familiar. A lot of their kids actually were football and named first team All-State, first team All NWAL, and Mark can elaborate on more as we go, but I would probably say 70% of the Liberty Center basketball team was footballers.
Yeah, the 31 kids, only 6 were not involved in football. So
most of these names are going to sound familiar if you're a casual listener out there.
Riley Chappa in the game for Liberty Center at the guard spot.
Shot up and good. They're going to wave it off.
What?
Not sure what the call was. Must have been a foul away from the ball. I don't know.
On Bockelman. They're going to get Bockelman for a box out, moving screen or something. Wow.
That is. If the foul was on Landon Bockelman, that's the first team foul. Wow. Had a similar situation like this at Liberty Center last night.
That's going to be a long night if they're calling all of those.
It took them a good 3 minutes to sort out a single foul last night at Liberty Center Edgerton in a similar situation.
Yeah, and the one referee had to explain it to the other referee. He went over and go, "What? What was that?"
5:35 to go here in the opening quarter. It's 5-2 Rams.
Wow.
Came out like a rocket with a 5-0 start in the first 60 seconds. Here's 5:29 to go. Harrison to the front court, gives the ball to Ackerman. Ackerman looks to drive, picks up his dribble, throws it over to Gavin Eckert on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Rittenhouse, checks in the game. Aiden's three-pointer, in and out, offensive rebound, controlled by Tinora. Ackerman had it. Chappa saved it into the arms of Aiden Rittenhouse, who throws it to Plasman, who flips it right back to Aiden. Aiden at the left point, now between the circles. Floats to the right side, picks up his dribble, gives it to Eli Plasman. We're at the 5-minute mark. Owen Ackerman on the left side, kicks it to Harris. He fakes a three, steps inside the three-point arc, launches a 17-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to Seth Navarre.
Yep.
Pass intended for Chapa is knocked out by Tinora. The one thing for you Tinora fans out there listening, Rams, as you well know, probably go 6 deep at the most. And from what we understand from talking to Mark and even reading some of the preseason articles, Liberty Center at times can go 10, 11 deep.
Yeah, and that's been, that's an interesting thing that's going on with basketball.
Three-pointer by Chambers from the left corner, no good. He chases down his own rebound, all alone underneath.
Gavin Galen.
Galen lays it up and in for his first two. It's 5-4. Rams up by 1, 4:35 to go here in the opening quarter here on Tinora Rams Live.
But both basketball teams, both boys and girls, can go 12 or 13
Yeah,
deep.
the Liberty Center was very impressive when they came over here. Actually, last Saturday, we had a doubleheader. Ackerman finally gets rid of it close to the 5-second call. Coach Badenhop over there wanted that 5-second call. Luke Harris gets to the free throw line, picks up his dribble, throws it right wing to Plasman. Right corner, Ackerman fakes, drives, gets to the right block, throws it off the window and in. Owen Ackerman off to a quick start with 4. 7-4. Rams at the 3-point lead as we hit the 4-minute mark here on the opening quarter. Chapa drives, got tied up by Harris. At least Chris Lamestall wants a jump ball. He does not get it. Harris whistled for his first, team's third. 3:58 to go. Riley Chapa will head to the free throw stripe here for Liberty Center.
Now, all 4 fouls have been called by the same referee. You got to watch the action. I can watch all the accessory stuff, but
first free throw by Chapa is up and good. Last year, Chapa just under 4 points a contest. He was honorable mention as a wide receiver this season on the state runner-up football team.
and
I guess
also,
Final Four football team.
Colton Chambers also had a lot of varsity time last year for the Tigers.
Chapa's second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound, Ackerman flips it to Plasman as he's falling out of bounds. It's 7-5, Rams up by 2. Plasman double teamed in the corner, stolen by Galen, shot up and in. Galen's got 4. Rittenhouse has the ball, knock loose.
Referee
Right spot. I could have swore that was heading out of bounds.
Well, it was, but he's a fixture of the court, so
Absolutely.
you got to play it.
Timeout on the floor to Nora. 30-second timeout for Chris Limestall and the Rams. Tied at 7, 3:35 to go in the opening quarter. I think Coach Limestall just wants to calm down the Rams.
Well, 5 turnovers for the Rams here all of a sudden. They came out and made those first 2 buckets right out of the chute there. And Liberty Center's like, uh-oh. But then Liberty Center tightens up the defense, makes some switches with some people, and forced 5 first quarter turnovers for the Rams.
Very, very active defense for the Tigers here early on in the first four and a half minutes.
And really, when you're talking about getting your feet wet and getting your basketball legs, the defense will come first.
Absolutely.
So
that very valid point, Mark.
Now, Orr in the game, Matthew Orr. And we're the walking wounded. We got a couple of kids with their noses taped. Seth Navarre's got a mask on.
Ball comes in the Harris. He's double team, gets it top side. Gavin Eckert. Eckert flips it back to Rittenhouse, top side. Cole Anders. Tied at 7. 3:20 to go here in the opening quarter on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Anders floats right side, gives it to Rittenhouse over on the left side. Harris drives to the free throw line. Gets down to the block, throws it up. Crashes into Landon Cruz, I think.
Wow, he blew the whistle way early out by the foul line.
They're going to give that to Galen, actually. Galen whistled for the foul. That's his first team second. Luke Harris. Free throw line to the left. First free throw by the senior is good. Harris has 4. Shoots 77% from the line. Averages 20 points per game. Season high at 24 versus Delta. One more coming for Luke. 8-7 Rams. Second free throw for Harris is good. Harris with 5. 9-7 Rams. 3:12 to go here in the opening quarter. Ball comes into Navarre. So back to Orr. Across the timeline, Landon Cruz, one of the triplet cruises. Goes in the corner to Galen. Drives left side. Way too easy. Off the window and in. Galen's got 6. for the Tigers. Was Galen a footballer?
No,
Mark?
Nope. Gavin Galen is one of our basketball players.
Evident early.
Yeah.
Tied at 9, 2:45 to go here in the opening quarter. Zider comes out on Harris. Harris looks to drive, gets free throw line, picks up his dribble on the right side, goes over to Ackerman. Ackerman's crashed into Galen. That's his second over there in front of Coach Badenhop. And one thing I know, Mark, is Coach Badenhop is by far the best coach or best dressed coach in the area.
Well,
As far as
he didn't break out his orange pants,
he did that one year,
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, he does. He wears them at home because it's kind of a thing. But I said, as long as they're not orange leather, I can deal with that. So
Ackerman drives, puts it in, and he's fouled.
wow.
Ackerman faked right side, drove left side baseline, put it off the window and in. He's got 6. Looking for 7 at the line, but as I said multiple times during telecasts against Liberty Center, nobody's going to outdo Coach Badenhop in shoe wear either.
Yeah, there you go.
Free throw by Ackerman, nothing but net. Owen's got 7 here in the opening quarter. Him and Galen going right at it. 12-9 Rams up, 2:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Landon Cruz with the ball, flips it over to Colton Cruz. Colton drives left side to Chappa. Chappa down low. Runner up and in. Counted in a foul. Riley Chappa gets the bucket. He has 3. Liberty Center cuts it to 1, 12-11, 2:18 to go here in the opening quarter.
Well, if you bought a ticket for this game, time-wise, you're going to get your money's worth at the rate we're on here. We'll be home about midnight. And
Close. I always say that during the JV game jokingly, and this is going to be the varsity game.
well, Liberty Center's strictly going right to the hoop. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots, 8 of those have been in the paint.
Chappa's free throw is good. Riley's got 4. He ties it at 12. 2:18 to go here. Anders freshening pressure from Chappa across the timeline on the right side. Gives it to Ackerman. Ackerman with 7 points here. Flips it to Anders over in the corner to Eckert. Eckert brings the ball top of the three-point arc, dribbles with the right hand. Senior Eckert averages 9.5 rebounds a contest along with his 6 points. Eckert throws it over the head of Rittenhouse into the arms of Cole Anders on the, hopefully, thank goodness Cole was there, on the left point. Pass to Ackerman's intercepted all the way. Chambers throws it off the window from the left side and in. Colton Chambers in the scorebooks with his first 2. Tigers take a 14-12 lead, 1:40 to go.
7 turnovers for the Rams in this quarter. Liberty Center's defense, and they're switching in and out. They've played all 13 kids right now.
Wow. Rams play 6. Rittenhouse over on the left wing, fakes a 3. Looks to drive, has the ball knocked away by Hammondtree. Rittenhouse drives, he's knocked to the floor. We're going to have a whistle on the floor.
I like to call a lot of those that have been called ticky-tack jacks.
As we were doing the game last night, Michael, I don't really, unless it's obvious, Michael's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Get fined by the GMC?
Yeah.
Liberty Center up 14-12 here, 1:17 to go. Anders on the very tight defense by Liberty Center here in the opening quarter. Very impressive by the Tigers.
Well, and they can afford with 13
Yeah, you
players,
can go 13 deep. Absolutely.
Run them out of it.
Rittenhouse with the ball, top of the three-point arc. We have, there's a 5-second call, or they were saying Rittenhouse carried the ball.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
5-second call. Chappa wasn't like he was right up on Rittenhouse by any means. He was probably within 3-4 feet.
Well, the Tinora coach is like, I didn't agree with it, but you see him. He looked at his players. You got to watch. He's out there counting.
Under a minute to go here. Tigers lead 14-12. Chappa over in the corner, flips it down low to Matthew Orr. Orr throws it up from the left block. Shot was no good. We have a whistle.
Called him for a travel
violation of Liberty Center. One of many questionable. We're not questioning the referee. We're questioning the call.
Well, and really, if you have to watch the ball, I'm watching the other referees. He called a foul. They guy waved it off with a travel, so it's it's not our indecisiveness that we're talking about.
Rams close to 5. Plasma shot it in with about 4.99 seconds to go. Rittenhouse in the backcourt gets it think he kind of lost control of the ball when he was trying to hit Plasman. Sailed out of bounds and there over to the Plasman Harris section of the stands.
Yeah. Nine turnovers for the Rams in this quarter.
I don't think the Rams averaged close to about 10 a game. 43.1 seconds to go. Tigers up 14-12 here. Landon Cruz in the backcourt. Walks the ball across the big T here in the new gymnasium.
Gorgeous
Tinora.
gymnasium. So
well needed and very impressive. Ball sails off the fingertips of Landon Cruz into the Tinora bench over there on the far sideline. Rams get the ball with 28.1 seconds to go. Tigers lead by 2, 14-12. Eckert flips it into Plasman, who gives it to Anders. Anders walks the ball, picked up by Zeider as he crosses the timeline. He gives it to Ackerman. Ackerman has 7 points here in the first quarter. He flips it over to Cole Anders. Anders has the ball at the right point with 13, gives the ball to Ackerman with 10. Rams running a weave, ball's in the hands of Harris with 7. Harris looks to make a move, gets down low on the right side, drives. Acrobatic move, flips it up. Shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Seth Navarre. That is the end of the first quarter here at Tinora. Very exciting first quarter. Liberty Center will lead by 2, 14-12. We'll be back with stats right after this brief timeout here on Tinora Rams Live. Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 14-12, Liberty Center on top of the Tinora Rams.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters.
After one here at Tinora, Tigers of Liberty Center with a 12-point lead. First quarter numbers, Mark.
Well, the big number here is turnovers. Liberty Center with 5 turnovers, but the Rams being forced into 9 turnovers. And I say forced because really the majority of those was the pressure of Liberty Center.
Absolutely.
So, but Liberty Center shot 7 of 10, and of those 10 shots, 9 were right in the paint. So Liberty not taking those mid-range or outside shots. They attempted 1 triple. And Tenora's, their shot selections all over the board. So they shot 4 of 7.
Rams came out like a rocket with a 5-0 lead right off the bat. And Liberty Center defense responded as Rittenhouse drives left side, throws it off the window. That's no good. Sails over the rim. Chambers, coast to coast, throws it up and in. Colton Chambers has 4. Tigers on top, 16-12, 7:40 to go here. As Mark pointed out, those turnovers are killing the Rams. Rittenhouse over on the left wing, double teamed by Bockelman. He gets through it somehow, throws it up over the rim, picked up by Zeider. Zeider to Landon Cruz. Landon to Hammondtree over on the right side, back to Landon Cruz. Into Bockelman at the free throw line, hits Zeider. Zeider drives left side, crashes into Plasman. Shot goes in. Zane Zeider, first team all NWA quarterback with his first bucket. 18-12 with 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it almost looks like Liberty Center's defense has got Tinora off their mark a little bit. Their last couple of shots have kind of been running, throwing it.
Yes.
And I know that's not Tinora basketball.
Rittenhouse gets down low, throws it up and in. Count it, and a foul. Aiden Rittenhouse.
That's Tinora basketball.
With his first basket. Aiden's going to head to the line, averages 7 points a game. Again, we want to say hello to John in Arizona as Aiden heads to the free throw line. Longtime listener. Sunny and 80 probably in Arizona, John. Here, much better today. We don't have snow, but it's like 28 degrees.
Yeah.
So
I'd take snow if it was 60.
Absolutely. But thanks for always listening, John. We appreciate it very much. 18-14, 6:50 to go. Rams trail by 4 after that impressive start. Not sure what the delay is here.
I think they're trying to get the foul right.
Foul they're going to give to Colton Chambers, his first team's 6. Rittenhouse at the free throw line to the left. Nails it. Nothing but net from Aiden. He's got 3. Rams cut it to 3-point deficit, 18-15. Tigers on top as Landon Cruz comes into the front court. Goes it over to Chambers on the left side. Back to Landon Cruz, three-pointer in the air from the left corner is no good. A rebound comes down to Luke Harris of Tinora. Harris has the ball poked from behind, stolen by Hammondtree. He pulls up for a three from the right wing. No good. Offensive rebound. Bockelman throws it up and in from the left block. Landon Bockelman with his first two.
That's just a real estate issue.
That's as we said during the pregame, signs estimating pregame, that's going to be a problem for the Rams tonight, and especially tonight with pretty much every Liberty Center Tiger being listed as 6 foot or above.
Well, what'd you say? We talked about Landon Bockelman. They got him listed at about 260.
I'm not sure where that 260 frame's at.
Yeah.
Must have been for football program. Bockelman nails the free throw. He's got 3. He looks like a solid 225, 230.
Yeah, he is solid.
It's 21-15. Liberty Center with by 6 now as we wind down. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Anders, cross-court pass to Luke Harris. Harris on the left wing. Harris brings it up to the left point. Now floats between the circles behind the back. Loses control of the ball. Picked up by Rittenhouse. We got Harris on the floor. Rittenhouse on the floor. We're going to have a foul on Liberty Center. Zayden Hammondtree, I believe.
Yes.
That's the 7th team foul on Liberty Center. So the rest of the quarter, the Rams will be shooting 1-and-1 free throws. Rams coming and shooting 65% as a team from the line. Heading to the free throw line. I guess heading back to the free throw line really will be Aiden Rittenhouse. Just converted a 3-point play. Last possession down. Aiden with 3. We'll look for 4 and 5 at the line. Plasman out, Ackerman in for Tinora. Harris, Anders, Rittenhouse at the free throw line. Eckert and Ackerman for Tinora in the home white with the forest green numbers. Rittenhouse in his number 5 home white nails the first free throw.
It's a 1-and-1.
He's got 4.
Woo-woo. Everybody.
Hey,
back.
Tinora, this is not your first game. Now, if that was the Tigers, I wouldn't think anything of it. But Gavin Eckert and Ackerman headed back the other way. Rittenhouse, the second free throw, front rim, side rim. Bockelman with the rebound for Liberty Center. Tigers lead 21-16. 6 minutes and winding here in the opening quarter. Chambers over on the left wing tries to get down to Bockelman. Deflects into the end of Landon Cruz. Cruz with the runner. Shots no good. Back up by Navarre. Shots no good. Offensive rebound chased down on the left side by Chambers. He's going to go all the way to the hoop. Throws it up and in. Colton Chambers with 6. 23-16. 5:35 to go here in the opening half. Tigers with a 7-point lead. Anders gives the ball to Ackerman. He drives to the basket. Floater in the lane. A little too strong. Rebound comes down to Zeider. Zeider to Landon Cruz. Landon across the timeline here on the left side. Gives the ball to Chambers. Chambers loses it. Flips it down low to Navarre on the right side. His turnaround jumper is no good, but we have a whistle. We have a traveling violation on Seth Navarre.
Okay. Again, the guy on the far side calls a foul. This guy calls a travel. And Coach Badenhop is like, okay, pick a side, guys.
No communication between refs there. 5:09 to go as Anders brings the ball across the timeline, guarded closely by Chambers on the left side. Bounce pass to Harris. Harris brings it out to the left point. Now gets to the free throw line. We're going to have a ticky-tack foul on Colton Chambers. After all the bumping and...
Yeah, you can say they could have pretty much called that either way. You know, and I'll tell you what, I don't want to seem like I'm getting on the refs because it all is all about angles.
Right.
You know,
Correct.
It really is. And where one guy sees a foul, the other guy sees something else. And so it's just usually the referees, and this may be their early season for them too. So who knows?
That's the 18th foul. Second foul on Chambers. Heading to the free throw line is Luke Harris. Harris nails it. He's got 6.
And I think that's part of the kind of still playing football type thing.
One more free throw coming for Rams senior Luke Harris. Isaac, right hand push up is good. Harris with 7. 23-18, 4:58 to go here in the opening quarter. Tigers lead by 5.
4 of 5 from the free throw line for the Rams this quarter.
Landon Cruz across the timeline over on the left side. Riley Chapa. Chapa down low to Navarre. Navarre, nice move, rolls across the rim and falls in and hit every part of that orange. Navarre's with his first bucket. He's got 2. It's 25-18, back to that 7-point lead. Ball comes into Anders. Chapa backs off a little bit. Now he comes back up on Anders. Anders comes across the timeline on the left side. Gets down low, shot up and in. Cole Anders, something you don't see very often, puts it up and in. Cole, just basically your average floor general, doesn't score much, just averages 1 point a game. Whistle on the far side. We're going to have...
Wow. I saw that. That was just two guys trying to get position. And it was, it's one of those, the responder usually gets caught.
Foul goes against Seth Navarre, his second, team's 9th. Offensive foul, no free throw. So with 4:15 to go here in the first half, it's 25-20. Liberty Center leads the Tinora Rams by 5. Keith Brown, Mark Bly with you here on Tinora Rams Live. Mark, for those of you listening from Tinora, does the same thing I do, except he does it for Liberty Center Sports. Ackerman's kneed by Bockelman as he crashes into the scoreboard on the far side. That's going to be a foul on Bockelman. Liberty Center now in the double bonus. They have 10 team fouls. That's a second on Bockelman. Heading to the free throw line to the far side will be Owen Ackerman. Ackerman with a very good first quarter. He had 7. Going to look for 8 and 9 here in the second quarter at the line.
Yeah, and 10 fouls, quite frankly, Keith, doesn't surprise me. For game number 1 and the push on the defensive side for Coach Payton.
Yeah, they're playing in your face tough defense here tonight. I'm really very impressed by Liberty Center's defense, if nothing else here.
Well, and I think Coach Payton knew that as they got into the season with the limited preseason, is they had to wear teams down, and I think that's kind of the motif here. So
Ackerman missed both. Colton Cruz with the rebound. He gives the ball to Landon Cruz over to Colton on the right wing. Get pass over to Chapa on the left wing. Goes at the corner to Hammondtree. Hammondtree looks to make a move. Hits Colton Cruz. Colton drives, hits the other side of the basket. Rebound comes down to Luke Harris. Harris across the timeline over on the left side. Gives it to Aiden Rittenhouse, who launches a left wing 3. That's short, no good. Rebound, Matthew Orr. Orr to Landon Cruz. Landon tripped up. The ball goes flying. Cruz goes flying. Everybody goes flying. Ball still loose. It's like one of those fumbles that everybody... Hammondtree crashes into Rittenhouse. That's going to be an offensive foul on Liberty Center's Aiden Hammondtree against Aiden Rittenhouse. Again, no free throws on the offensive foul. That is the 3rd foul on Aiden Hammondtree. Hammondtree's going to head to the bench.
That'll be his 3rd.
Coach Badenhop over on the far sidelines letting the baseline official have it.
He does a good job of explaining things to the referee the way it should be.
Yes. Chapa, good defense on Anders. Cross-court pass over to Rittenhouse. 3:20 to go. Rams trail by 5. Tigers 25, Rams 20. Rittenhouse between the circles picks up his dribble, now looking for a teammate. Finally gets it to Gavin Eckert over on the right wing. Eckert brings the ball back to the right point, flips it to Anders. Anders between the circles, throws it to Luke Harris on the left point, who hands it right back to Cole Anders. Anders off the Ackerman pick, had him for a split second, didn't get him. Luke Harris wide open for a left wing 3. A little too strong. Rebound, Riley Chapa. Chapa to Landon Cruz, quickly ahead to Zider. Zider flips it back to Colton Cruz, down low, all alone. Matthew Orr throws it up and in, even with the bandaged nose. Turnover in the backcourt picked up by Landon Cruz. Cruz to Zider. Zider drives left side, shot up and in. Zider's got 4 quick points. It's 29-20. And just like that, it's a 9-point lead by that Liberty Center tough defense. 2:22 to go here in the first half. Chapa playing great defense. Ball goes to Ackerman. Ackerman.
Ooh, there's a swat.
Flips it to Rittenhouse over on the left wing to Eckert. Eckert at the free throw line brings the ball back out top of the 3-point arc over on the left point to Luke Harris. Harris makes a move on Orr, gets down low, floater in the lane, nailed it. Wow. Luke Harris with 9, 29-22, 1:55 to go in the half here on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
What a great drive by Harris. That was the thing of beauty.
Landon Cruz over on the left wing to Chapa. Chapa looks down low, tries to hit Matthew Orr, sails through his fingertips out of bounds. Matthew Orr, first team running back in the NWOAL.
Both teams have 5 turnovers here in this busy second quarter.
Lots of action. This is great. Chapa just in your nose defense as Anders comes across the timeline. 29-22, Rams trail by 7 with 90 seconds to go here in the opening half. Anders loses the ball off his foot. Tough defense there by Landon Cruz. That's one mentality that Coach Badenhoff preaches, that Coach Moeller probably did as well on the football side. Defense, just get in your face. In your face.
Yeah, and with the numbers that Liberty has, they can afford to do that.
That's just fantastic to see all the kids that, it's just like a camaraderie. They all just love each other. And, hey, we're just going to all play basketball. I mean, what the heck? We had fun in football. Let's go play some hardwood. Three-pointer from the left wing by Cruz is no good. Rebound comes down to Gavin Eckert. Eckert hit in the head by Zeider. Quickly ahead. We had a whistle, I thought. Play continued for another 2 seconds before they stopped it, but Luke Harris had the ball right in front of Coach Badenhoff on the right sideline. Now, again, the officials are getting together. There's still no call. Not really sure.
Yeah, it's early. It is early in the season for everybody.
Inadvertent whistle, I guess. So Rams keep the possession with 1:01 to go here, trailing 29-22. 61 seconds to go here in the half. Ball comes into Anders, back to Eckert, who was alertly inbounds there.
Good pass.
Plus it back to Rittenhouse between the circles, picked up by Landon Cruz. Rittenhouse, a little 12-foot floater left of the free throw line, nails it. Rittenhouse, he's got 6. Rams cut it to 29-24, 40 seconds to go. Chappa, right wing, outside the three-point arc, goes in the corner to Zeider. Zeider back to Chappa over on the left side. Landon Cruz crashes into Cole Anders. Anders hits the deck. We're going to have a whistle. We're going to have a blocking foul on Cole Anders. That's his third 16 foul. Even though Cole's not really a defensive or a scoring threat, he is the chain that turns the bite for the Rams.
Oh, yeah, that's important. So, yeah, he's going to sit with 3. I think that's a good call by the coach.
Ball comes in to Landon Cruz with 29 seconds to go. Cruz flips it to Chappa on the right wing. In the corner, Zeider. Zeider drives, flips it in the left corner to Colton Cruz. Colton to Landon. Landon Cruz with 13, top of the three-point arc. Drives his own Rittenhouse. Flips it over there to Colton Cruz. His three-pointer's no good.
Down. Wow.
No call on the... Even Colton's looking at the ref like, wow. So Zeider knocked it out. Rams get to possession with 3.6 seconds to go.
And I like what the ref did. He just said, I didn't see it.
Right.
I was not watching. And at least he didn't try to make something up.
Ball comes into Harris. He's triple teamed on the sideline. His three-quarters court shot is no good. Very exciting, physical, defensive themed second quarter. Teams are heading to the locker room with Liberty Center with a 29-24 lead. We're going to take a brief timeout. We're going to be back. Mark's going to have all the stats and tell you all about it here on the BSN Halftime Report. And we'll do it right after this from BSN Sports.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com. Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back at Tinora High School. Teams head to the locker room. Liberty Center with a 29-24 lead after the first quarter. Tigers led by 2, 14-12. Liberty Center with 15 points in the second. Rams with 12, although you wouldn't know with all the bodies and defense being played. Tigers with a 5-point lead at the half. Tell us about it, Mark.
Well, Liberty Center grabbed 13 boards in that first half. 9 of those coming in the second quarter. 5 turnovers for the Tigers, 8 turnovers for the Rams. That's really been the story here. We'll talk about the half here in a second. Liberty Center was 1 for 1 from the free throw line, and with all of those team fouls Liberty Center had, Tinora was 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Liberty Center was 7 of 12 in this quarter for their shooting from the floor, while Tinora was 4 of 10. Now, for the half, Liberty Center grabbed 13 boards total, while Tinora grabbed 10. 10 turnovers for the Tigers, 17 turnovers for the Rams. That's and as you said, they don't average 17 for the game.
No,
but,
not at all. That's got to be a season high.
Yeah, that defense, and I think at times that defense made Tinora do things that didn't look like the film that I've seen on Tinora.
No, absolutely correct.
Yep. So from the free throw line for the half, Liberty Center was 3 of 4 for 75%, while Tinora ends the half at 7 of 10 for 70%. And from the floor, Liberty Center was 14 of 22 for 63%, while Tinora was 8 of 17 there for the half. I didn't hit the enter key. I was like, okay, that can't be the right 47%.
14 to 22 for the Tigers in the first half. That's honestly impressive.
Well,
very impressive stat.
Yeah, and let's see, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. So 18 of the 22 shots was within 2 feet from the basket. So
that'll give you a high percentage as long as you can make them.
Well, and you know what? You think about it, Keith, though, maybe that's the strategy. I'm going to call it that. I'll give Coach Badenhop the credit. When you haven't had a lot of time on the court, what's the easiest thing? I can probably make a layup.
Yeah, especially we talked about during the Science Excavating pregame. Liberty Center obviously has a size and a body size advantage here tonight. And the Rams only go 6 in a desperate need 7 deep. Where we've seen, I believe you said everybody played for Liberty Center for the most part. But one.
Yeah, 12 of the 13.
So Coach Badenhop basically has an entire bench to work with, whereas Coach Limestall basically has 6 kids. And we got Cole Anderson in foul trouble now with 3.
And also Aiden Hammondtree with 3
yes,
for Liberty
Hammondtree
Center.
for 3 for Liberty Center. So very, very impressive first half for Liberty Center. This is their first game, offensive and defensive side of the ball. So individual scoring in the first half was Liberty Center's Galen, who, as Mark said, was the only one that didn't play football. And clearly early on that definitely showed his presence. So Galen had 6. Colton Chambers had 6. Zane Zeider with 4. Riley Chapa, he has 4. Landon Bockelman has 3. Seth Navarre 2. And Matthew Orr 2. And as you can tell by me just rattling off names and numbers at Liberty Center, a lot of kids playing tonight. For Tinora, they were led in the first half by Luke Harris. Harris with 9. Owen Ackerman with 7. And Owen had 7 of those like right out of the box. And he's been pretty much controlled by the Liberty Center defense since. Aiden Rittenhouse has 6, and Cole Anders has 2. Any final thoughts, Mark, before we take a little break here?
Liberty Center, I think, are accomplishing some of the things they wanted to do. Yep. Ball control, defense, get turnovers, force Tinora out of, we knew Tinora can spread the floor with those guards. Yes. And so, the way that I think Coach Badenhop was looking at trying to neutralize that is pressure defense. If you notice, Liberty Center's picking up the defense at the mid-court line. Yep. So, if they can spread it out if we're forcing you to spread out. So
Chapa usually picked up Anders right at the half court stripe there. So.
Hey, I do have to say hi to Danny Kessler. He's my right-hand man, the guy that takes care of me. He's at home tonight because it's his 1-year anniversary with him and his wife. And I just have to. His wife needs to know the 1-year warranty's up. Okay. She works for a car dealer. And she knows the 1-year, 20,000-mile warranty is void tomorrow.
That's awesome. We'll be back in about 4 minutes with the second half. We're going to head to a little break here. Thank our sponsors. Liberty Center with a very impressive first half, 29-24 lead over the Rams. We'll be back right after this time out.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in A, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza in A. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza in A are proud supporters of the Rams. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back at Sonora High School, Keith Brown and Mark the Captain Bly with you here from LC Tiger Sports Live. Tigers, a very impressive first half, lead the Rams here 29-24 as we wind down the first half huddles. Teams out of the huddles, Rams first out. Eckert, Plasman, Harris, and Ackerman for Tinora. Hammondtree has 3 fouls. Cruz, Zeider, Chambers, and Bockelman for Greg Bagenhop and his Liberty Center Tigers. As we said multiple times, but we have viewers that just kind of pop in and out. This is the first game for Liberty Center this year. A very impressive defensive half for the Tigers. Tigers start with the ball. Turnaround jumper by Hammondtree on the left side is no good. Rebound comes down to the Rams. Anders over to Ackerman. Ackerman fakes. Topside Plasman. Eli launches a 3. No good. Rebound crashed by Tenora's Eckert. I think Eli Plasman changed his socks at the halftime. He had black socks. Now he has white. Ackerman trying to change his look. Rebounds tapped out by Liberty Center.
Yeah.
7:29 to go here in the third quarter. Thanks for everybody from Liberty Center and Sonora and everybody watching around the country. As Mark said, we can pretty much track anybody that watches anywhere. So,
well, we know we've got Southern Liberty Center in Florida down there, you know.
And it's nice for you Liberty Centers to hear a familiar voice and Mark.
Well, I don't know about that, but let's just go with that.
Ecker with the ball at the right point. Picked up by Zyder. Skip pass over to Plasman. Eli launches a three from the left wing. Nails it. Eli Plasman for three. First bucket for Eli. Change of socks at least worked on that initial shot of the half here. Zyder for a three from the left corner. No good. Rebound. Offensive rebound by Liberty Center. Up and in. There's that man, Gavin Galen. Galen's got 8.
I think that was Chambers.
Oh, was it Chambers?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Galen's on the bench.
Yep. Ackerman drives, has the ball knocked away from him in the lane, scooped up by Cruz. Then Hammondtree. Zyder drives left side, throws it up, hits the underside of the basket. Right there was Bockelman to throw it back in. Bockelman's got 5. 33-27. Tigers up by 6. 6:23 to go here in the third quarter. Thanks for joining us here on Tinora Rams Live.
No foul.
Anders drove. Zyder with a quarterback zing down to Bockelman. He throws it up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up, rejected. Another rebound, no good. Hammondtree has the ball in the lane. Ball players everywhere there. We're going to have a whistle. Loose ball foul on the Rams.
You're going to call it a number 1. Eckert, wow. That's a tough call because it was just bodies flying everywhere. Yeah, and here, I'll tell you what, this is one of the things that I think is going to come down to being a factor here. Liberty trades out 4 guys. Tinora trades out 1.
It's like a hockey line change for Coach Badenhop. Tigers with the ball out of the... After the foul there, Chappa with the ball, throws it over there to Chambers, back to Chappa. Chappa to Landon Cruz, just inside the left arc. Throws it to Galen, back to Chappa. Chappa's three-pointer from the left wing is no good. Rebound Rittenhouse. He loses it, gets it back, flips it back to Gavin Eckert. Eckert comes across the timeline, gets to the free throw line, loses the ball, gets it back, flips it back to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse drives all the way to the hoop, shot a little bit short. No good. Eckert with another offensive rebound. Flips it to Anders. The ball's loose again. Plasman dies. Landon Cruz dives on top of Eli Plasman.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. Everybody was all tied up until Cruz decided to
dive for the loose ball, basically.
Looks like a dive off my pontoon boat.
5:22 to go here in the third. It's 33-27, and you can tell that most of these Tigers still have a little football left in them.
You think?
Trying to get some of that aggression out on that final contest. But a great season by the Tigers football team. Make it to the Final Four. It's quite an accomplishment. Coach Moeller and the team did a great job.
You know, Tinora made the playoff run too, and a lot of teams in Northwest Ohio. That's really a credit to Northwest. That's 5 seconds. Wow. A credit
to about 6 or 7
to Northwest Ohio football.
Yes, absolutely.
Really
It is correct. Plasman with the ball, hounded on defense by Chambers. We have a whistle. We have a traveling violation on Aiden Rittenhouse. Just flips the ball backwards in frustration. 4:54 to go here in the third. It's 33-27. Tigers of Liberty Center up by 6.
Yeah, and again, that pressure defense by Liberty Center. And again, now you're going to switch out 3 more guys. And, I think fatigue's going to be a factor, especially with this defense.
Yep. Tigers come across timeline. Colin Chambers walks the ball up, flips the ball to Landon Cruz. Cruz over the Chapo on the right side. He backs up, fires a 3. Rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Hammondtree throws it up and in. First bucket for Aiden Hammondtree. 35-27. Tigers are going to take control here in the second half. 4:30 to go. Ecker with the ball. Guarded closely by Hammondtree. Hammondtree does have 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Him and Cole Anders of Tinora each with 3. Ackerman with the ball is kind of like, well, hey, nobody's moving. Flips the ball back to Anders. Cole Anders picked up by Chapo over on the left side. Luke Harris. Harris looks to drive on Chambers. Brings the ball back out. His ball to Rittenhouse. We have a whistle. Going to have an offensive foul down low. That was way away from the ball. I didn't even actually see where.
Yeah, number 1, I think it was Eckert. Eckert decided to make some space. He didn't like Landon Cruz near him. And just decided it was kind of a touchy foul. I mean, with as many bodies that are flying around, they're picking and choosing those. But maybe that's just a way to keep things under control.
Absolutely. 4:07 to go here in the third. 35-27, Liberty Center on top of the Rams.
5 turnovers for the Rams here already, and that's really the story of the game.
Chapa over in the left wing now between the circles. Throws it over on the right side to Landon Cruz. Back to Riley. Riley drives left side. Nice move. Got the roll. Riley Chapa has 6.
Somebody forgot to tell Riley Chapa he's the smallest guy on the floor. And he was like that with football, though. He just doesn't have that fear factor.
Tigers with a 10-point lead, 37-27, 3:36 to go. Rams 4-1. Only losses to Napoleon. Tigers' first contest, and you couldn't tell it by this game. Chapa over in the left wing, leaves it for Landon Cruz, flips it over to Chambers, fires a 3 from the top of the wing, or top of the arc. It's no good. Offensive rebound up and in by Aiden Hammontree from the right block.
Yeah, this
Hammontree with 4.
Time for a timeout for Tinora here.
Rams trail by 12, 39-27, 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. Rams definitely getting out hustled. And as
I only say that, Keith, because Liberty Center's come down the floor. It's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shots to 3. And the last 3 times down the floor, Liberty Center's got the offensive rebound and put it right back up.
Yes.
And that's really, I think that may be, we're starting to see the fatigue factor a little bit.
As we said, coming out of the BSN halftime report, Mark said all but basically one Liberty Center Tiger played in the first half, where the Rams unfortunately just go 6 deep. Although we did see during the JV game, they do have several capable bodies. I mean, they're just sophomores, so I don't know you want to throw them in the fire, basically, but you're going to have to learn at one point in time.
I'll tell you what, right now, I think I'd play Adam Spicella.
Yep.
I mean,
he was on fire.
Yeah, well, and you said he's had back-to-back games. He's had some solid performances. He's going to have to learn sometime. You might as well,
kind of
take your shots here.
Yes. Out of the timeout, 3:04 to go here in the third. Liberty Center has increased their lead to 12. Tigers led by 5 at the half, and as Mark said, they've outshot the Rams here in the third quarter, 13-3. Plasma on the inbounds, waiting for somebody to come to him. Finally gets Cole Anders. Anders with the ball, brings the ball back out, tries to reset the offense, floats to the right wing, splits the double team, flips it back to Plasman, over to Ackerman on the left side. Owen drives, knocked to the floor, throws it up short, no good. Going to have a whistle on the foul.
I think that might be on Aiden Hammontree, and that is, that's going to be his 4th.
Colton Cruz was waving his arm like, hey, I fouled him, but
I volunteer.
Unfortunately, did not get the call and went to Hammontree, and that is his 4th, as Mark said. Heading to the free throw line where Tinora is Owen Ackerman. Owen with 7. First free throw by Owen is good. Now 1 for 3 from the line. Comes in averaging 7, has a season high of 15 versus Holgate. That was last Saturday night.
Yeah, and that's the 11th free throw attempt for Tinora. Liberty Center has 4 total.
One more coming for the junior, Owen Ackerman, line to the right. 2 dribbles, right-hand free throw is up. Back rim, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner by Colton Cruz. Colton gives it to Landon. Landon Cruz across the timeline on the left side. Now comes between the circles. Now goes left wing. Backdoor pass off Galen's head. Sails out of bounds. Turnover on the Tigers. 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. Liberty Center 39, Tinora 28.
That's their first turnover of the second half here.
More pressure applied by the Tigers. Ball comes into Harris. Double team. Flipped it back to Eckert. Eckert runs into Cruz. Cruz hits the deck.
Wow.
Pops back up. That would have been the foul on Gavin, would have been his 3rd. Instead, it goes to Landon Cruz. That's his second, team's 3rd. 2:36 to go here in the third. Tigers of Liberty Center lead by 11.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this type of defense has got to be a referee's nightmare because calls like that, you go, ah.
Yep. And as far as an opposition, it's like we said earlier, it's kind of like a gnat. Like Liberty Center is playing like a, for lack of a better term, kind of like a gnat defense where you're just constantly, somebody's bugging you, and they're up in your face and it's annoying.
Ooh.
That was a touch foul on Bockelman.
Yeah.
Third foul on Bockelman. Fourth team foul. Tinora just 2 team fouls here. 2:22 to go in the third here on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Yeah, and you don't want to say you don't care about those, but the luxury of going, okay, grab me a couple of
Right,
those off
you're
the
right.
bench.
Absolutely. Ball comes into Ackerman. Ackerman drives right side, jump stop, shot off the window. Finally rolls in after it touches every part of the rim. Owen in double figures with 10, 39-30. Landon Cruz at the free throw line. Looking. Finally flips it back to Orr. Orr over on the left wing to Zider. Zider to Landon Cruz. Back to Zider. Zider free throw line. Kicks in the corner. Traveling call, I think, on Colton Cruz. Yes, it is. Turnover on the Tigers. Ball goes over to Tinora. 1:59 to go in the third. 39-30. Rams trail by 9. Nice crowd here. Like Mark said, Liberty Center travels, and boy, oh boy, they sure do. That whole far side over there is nothing but the orange and black.
You know, Liberty Center did something that I have never seen in any sport. They bought so many tickets for the football game, for the Final Four, that they had to switch sides.
Oh, wow. Eckert for Tinora gets to the free throw line, flips it back to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse smashes into Chappa. Rittenhouse throws it up and gets the roll. Aiden's got 8. It's 39-32. Rams have cut it to 7 with 1:35 to go as Chappa comes across the timeline, puts the ball over to Landon Cruz. Landon back to Riley Chappa on the right side, gets to the free throw line on the right elbow, gets it to Landon Cruz. Cruz just inside the wing on the right side, gives it to Matthew Orr over to Chappa on the left side. Colton Cruz drives, gets down low on Harris, throws it up, short, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound. Colton turns again, fakes, throws it up. Blocked by Harris, I think. Picked up by Landon Cruz. Cruz still on the left side, throws up a runner, gets it. Landon Cruz with his first bucket. What a battle there by the Tigers on the defensive end. 41-32 in the final 1 minute to go here at Tinora High School. Keith Brown and Mark Bly with you. Rittenhouse with the
Nice
fadeaway from the left side from about 9 feet. Nails it. Aiden in double figures with 10. 41-34 as Landon Cruz comes into the front court on the right side over to Chapel on the left. Chappa, top of the 3-point arc, gives it to Cruz. Cruz bounce pass down low, shot up in the air, gets the roll. Gavin Galen and no, he just got 8. So 8 for Galen. Timeout on the floor. 30-second time out. 28.5 seconds to go. Liberty Center Tigers 34. Tinora Rams, or 43. Tinora Rams 34. Here on Tinora Rams Live on this Saturday night. Keith Brown and Mark Bly from LC Tiger Sports Live with you here.
Yep, and I tell you what, Liberty Center very, very active in this quarter. 16 field goal attempts to Tinora 6.
I don't know how many rebounds they have this quarter, Mark, but they have got to. I didn't mean to just throw that at you, but just by looking and kind of adding stuff in my head here, it's got to be about 12-3.
Well,
it's not more.
8 offensive boards, 3 defensive boards to 4. So I tell you what, the guru, the great. You had that in an envelope on Funkin' Wagnall's porch in a mayonnaise jar. Was it Karnak? You're the Karnak of sports broadcasting, Keith.
I just know it's not going well for the Rams on the rebounding side. Pull a rabbit out of a hat. Eckert with the ball, throws it over to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse made a cut. And then Eckert fired it before, right as Rittenhouse is making the cut. Sailed into the scoreboard over there. Turnover on the Rams, 16.9 seconds to go. Liberty Center going to get the final shot of the quarter.
25 turnovers for the Rams.
That's probably doubled their season average. Landon Cruz over on the left wing. Colton Chambers. Chambers with 8. Down low to Zider. Zider turns on the right block, fires it up and in. Zane's got 6. 3 seconds to go. Harris with a 3-quarter court shot comes up short. After 3, Liberty Center leads by 11. 45-34. We'll be back right after this timeout here on Tinora Rams Live.
Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilycairo.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Final 8 minutes here at Tinora High School, Liberty Center 45. Tinora 34, third quarter numbers, Mark.
Hey, looked like this Liberty grabbed 11 boards, 7 offensive boards to Tenora's 4. 2 turnovers for the Tigers, 9 turnovers for the Rams. From the free throw line, Liberty Center did not get a free throw in that quarter. Rams were 1 of 2, and from the floor, Liberty Center was 8 of 17. The Rams were 3 of 7. For the game, Tenora's got 26 turnovers to Liberty Center's 12.
That stat's just amazing. It really has me floored. Rams start the fourth quarter with the ball. Zider with an almost steal. Eckert launches a 3, doesn't go, gets an offensive rebound. He throws it up as he crashes into Landon Cruz. That ball sails out of bounds as Eckert shakes his head. Gavin, I think, and all the Rams are kind of frustrated here tonight. They trail 45-34 as we start the quarter here. Skip pass over to Harris. Harris just can't get going tonight. Gives it to Plasman. Back to Eckert. Eckert has Chambers right in his face. Looks to drive. We're going to have a whistle on the foul on the Eckert drive.
You got to pick a theme. If you're going to call bodies, call bodies. If you're not, don't.
Tonight, we're kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Foul will be on Colton Chambers, his third, team's 5th. Rams with the possession. Ball comes into Plasman, throws to the Harris. He's double teamed topside. Rittenhouse. Backlund comes out on him. Rittenhouse still with the ball. Flips it to Harris. That intercepted by Chambers. Loose ball picked up by Anders. Anders drives left side, throws it up, and it rolls in. Cole Anders with a season-high 4. Timeout on the floor. Liberty Center. Coach Badenhop wants to have a brief word with the far side referee. 7:11 to go here. It's 45-36. We'll take a brief timeout and be back right after this.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters.
Don't forget, get your Tinora Rams Athletic Booster ticket. Grand prize is $3,000. Second prize is $2,000. Third prize is $1,000. Fourth prize is $500. $10 each, or 6 for $50.
When I win, will I get my money before Christmas?
You will not.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, it will be a spring drawing, Mark.
Oh.
But look at it this way. Anybody that accumulates a lot of Christmas debit can pay that off then. Down low. Nice pass from Chambers to Bockelman. Bockelman throws it off the window from the right block. He's got 7. 47-36. Liberty Center up by 11. Just a shade under 7 to go here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard in the fourth quarter. Keith Brown, Mark the Captain Bly with you here on this Saturday night. Harris drives, throws up a runner, does not go. Bodies fly everywhere. Harris and Cruz, I believe, picked up by Chambers. He drives left side up and in. Colton Chambers all the way. He has 10 points for Liberty Center. They're up by 13, 49-36. With 6:20 to go, Harris drives again. Floater rolls across, falls off.
Just can't get it.
Zider with the rebound. Flips it ahead to Landon Cruz. Landon down low. Ball's intended for Bockelman, knocked away by Gavin Eckert. 6:13 to go. Tigers with the commanding. It's a 13-point lead. The time feels like 20. Just with the defensive presence of Liberty Center here tonight, forcing close to 30 turnovers. Three-pointer from the right wing by Chambers is no good. Offensive rebound by Hammondtree. He throws it up. It's no good. Rebound, Gavin Eckert. Eckert to Anders with 6 minutes to go. Gets to the free throw line. Flips it to Ackerman. Launches a 3 from the right wing. Owen's not really a three-point shooter.
Well, and I think that's just another evidence that Liberty Center's defense is just, that's a foul. Yep.
Hammondtree crashes into Ackerman down low.
Yep. Stuck his forearm out.
It's going to be in.
No, but to finish my point there is that 3-point shooting, as you said, they're just not a 3-point team. He isn't.
No, he's not.
He's forcing Tinora to do things that they don't normally do due to this defense.
Yes,
so.
I think Tinora is out of their element, and you can see some of the frustration in the kids' faces just after a turnover or they miss a shot. And it's just Liberty Center's just smothered the Rams here tonight.
Aiden Hammondtree picks up his 5th foul.
So Hammondtree is out. That's the 16th foul on Liberty Center. Tinora has 2, 5:41 to go here. Tigers by 13. Harris loses the ball, kicks it over to Rittenhouse. 3-pointer from the left corner is good. Aiden Rittenhouse with 13. That's now a season high for Aiden.
Yeah.
Harris comes up on Landon Cruz, kind of give him a big bear hug. Going to have a whistle and a foul on Luke Harris of Tinora.
Tinora fans don't like that, but
that was a clear foul.
Yeah,
yes.
that was a clear. Our angle was pretty good on that.
Yeah,
one.
we could see right at the ball. That's the 3rd foul on Harris, 3rd team foul on the Rams. Ball comes in the backcourt to Landon Cruz. Landon over to Chappa. Chappa top of the 3-point arc, back to Landon Cruz. Cruz down low, all alone. Bockelman throws it up and in. Counted and a foul.
Yeah.
Rams better be careful. They're going to get a technical foul there.
Well, and that's as
frustration.
You said, and that's Gavin Eckert. I think he's down there trying to muscle with Liberty Center.
As
credit.
As you can tell, Mark, about the only body with size is Gavin Eckert. He's listed as 5'11", and I don't think his body frame is any more than 200 pounds.
Yeah, you got to give him credit, though. He is battling down there.
Yes.
And
that foul actually went against Luke Harris. That's his team's 4th. At the free throw line is Bockelman. He nails a free throw. He's now in double digits with 10.
He's got a great touch for a big guy. He really does.
Soft touch.
That's Liberty Center's first free throw of the half.
That's unreal. 52-39. Rams trail by 13. Final 5 minutes to go here on this Saturday night from Tinora. Fantastic crowd. Great atmosphere as Rittenhouse dials up a 3 from the left corner and nails it. Rittenhouse on fire. It's finally coming alive. He's got 16, season high, career high for Aiden. Matthew Orr in the game with the nose bandage.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That could probably come from practice, knowing these guys.
Yeah, I can see why. Chappa with a throw way over the head of Matthew Orr. He's like, hey, you're not my quarterback, Riley.
Yeah. And here comes Zane Siders.
Here comes the quarterback.
Well, and the clock is not Tenora's friend right now. Liberty Center doesn't need to be in a hurry. And Coach Badenhop, I think, called Riley Chapp over and said, dude, don't just slow down. Slow down a little bit. And I know we're here. Game 1, but calm down.
Eckert across the timeline. Him and Zider look like two bulls getting ready to go at it. Rittenhouse over on the left point gives it to Anders. Right wing Ackerman. Top side Harris. Harris launches a 3. Gets it. Luke Harris for 3.
Wow.
Harris has 12.
There was a collision out front. Landon Cruz got elbowed in the face.
Shot up and good. Seth Navarre on the left block throws it up. It goes in. Navarre's got 4. We'll look for 5 at the line. Just when we think the Rams come close, Liberty Center gets right back out. It's 54-45 Tigers. 4:05 to go. 1 free throw coming for Navarre.
Well, and Gavin Eckert's just like, what do I have to do? I'm battling, I'm pushing, I'm shoving.
Well, one thing about Gavin, he's going to give you 110%, but he's the only one, as we said, not trying to be on repeat mode, but Gavin's really the only Ram with size down there as Navarre nails a free throw. He's got 5. Liberty Center back out by 10. As we said, it feels like a 20-point lead for the Tigers.
I'm going to say Gavin Eckert's probably going to get his 5th foul because he's going to get his money's worth.
Gavin's going to get that frustration foul in, and we're going to have an offensive foul.
Turn the ball over.
Oh, yeah.
Palmed it.
Turnover on Tinora. 3:53 to go.
Yeah, if I'm Gavin Eckert, I'm not taking any fouls home with me
he will
tonight.
not, I assure you. He'll be out of here with 5. Zider flips it to Navarre, over to Landon Cruz. Quick movement. Colton Cruz with the ball on the right wing. Top side, Landon Cruz. Thanks again, everybody from Liberty Center and Tinora for joining us tonight. It's been a blast.
There you go.
Ecker with the elbow in the back of Navarre as he came to get the feed from the left wing. That's his fourth, team 6. Each team now with 6 fouls. Gavin's got one more to play with here in the final 3:35. He's going to check out. Checking in for Tinora for the first time, Alex Homeyer. So Homeyer checks in.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the question is why haven't we seen Spicella with his games? Maybe they don't want him to get in there and have somebody hurt him.
I'm not sure.
Sure.
Homeyer comes in, immediately gets the deflected pass. Harris gives the ball to Plasman. Eli launches a 3 from the right side. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Landon Cruz of Liberty Center. Quickly ahead. Zider drives, throws it up, no good. Offensive rebound by Liberty Center is no good.
Bockelman over top. I think they're going to get the small guy underneath.
Oh, they gave it to Tinora.
Oh, okay.
So the foul actually goes against the Rams. If that's against Luke Harris, he's done.
Yes, it is. Number 11, Harris. Wow. I tell you what, he was just a victim down there. He had Zider go up, and then Bockelman came in behind him. Harris was just under there. I don't really know what the foul was.
Coach Lyman stalled beside himself over there as Luke Harris is going to foul out. No? Not sure exactly what's going on here. Harris is now.
Yeah, I don't blame Coach Lyman stall. He wants.
Now they're going to have. Okay. I don't think that Luke was in the action for the foul, honestly. But now we're going to have a meeting of the refs. They concur. They go back to the scores table.
Get it right.
Riley Chapa is going to check in for Liberty Center. Now the back ref comes over to talk to Coach Lymanstall.
Well, the far side ref here on our side of the gym called the foul, and he said no, it's 11. But wow.
Someone go check the video on YouTube.
Yeah, somebody dial it back. Let us know. You know, we have instant.
Yeah, we don't.
replay.
We unfortunately don't have instant replay, but
next year.
Keith, oh, good Lord! Let's hope so.
Yeah,
Coach Lymanstall giving his 2 cents worth as well. The last 2 nights, Coach Lymanstall and the refs have had no luck together as far as a pairing up.
Nobody's getting a Christmas card
no,
from each other.
Not at all. So that is Luke Harris's 5th. Luke fouls out with 12 points. I don't think Luke has honestly committed 5 fouls this year.
Yeah, even if he was the player involved in that middle, he was just simply there. He was a victim.
Nothing to do with the play.
No.
So Bockelman heads to the free throw line. His first free throw was no good. Tinora has 17 fouls. Liberty Center with 6. Wow. So the rest of the way we'll be shooting 1 and 1 until we get to 10. Which at that point we will be here till midnight, as Mark said earlier. Second free throw by Bockelman, nailed it. Landon Bockelman with a very impressive 11 points tonight. 56-45. Tigers on top by 11. And their first action of tonight as Rittenhouse launches a 3 and nails it. Aiden Rittenhouse with 19. Nailed that just left of the top of the 3-point arc. Timeout on the floor. Tinora Rams timeout. 3:05 to go here. It's 56-48. Again, Mark, it goes to 12-11. Tinora gets it to 6. But even though it's an 8-point lead, for whatever reason, just as far as a sense, it just feels like it's a bigger lead than 8 for Liberty Center.
Well, it's a lot of activity, and the defenses for both teams have been up and down the floor. Nobody's gotten a really clean rebound. They've all been contested. So, but Tinora right now, they're 4 of 6 from 3-point land, which is keeping them in the game. They were 1 of 2 in the third quarter. So, that their 3-point shooting right now is what's keeping them in the game.
Which is, like I talked to Mark off air, like in between games, like Tinora is very diverse at times. Like last week versus Holgate, they abandoned the 3-point game. They're like, we're just going to drive to the basket. And very successfully, they did that last night as well against Edgerton. And tonight, you see player after player after player coming in with just suffocating defense for Liberty Center, and that frustrates you at times.
It's 6 against 12.
That's exactly right.
And Tinora uncharacteristically 30 turnovers for the
Oh,
game.
my word. Coach Lyman's is not going to be happy with that. But what do? Oh, full court pass down there. Chappa wide open, fires it up and in. Got that 25-yard touchdown from
Riley Chappa.
Chambers.
You've said that before.
8 for Chappa. I think I missed that. I apologize. I wasn't ready for a full court pass. Turnover on Tinora. Ackerman loses the handle. It's picked up by Riley Chappa. Do it back to Landon Cruz. Cruz walks the ball across the timeline on the right side, looks at right, flips it back to Colton Cruz. Colton over to Riley Chappa on the left wing. Reverses it to Colton Cruz over in the corner to Landon. Landon says, Colton, get out of my way. Go to the other side. So he listens.
Yeah, because those brothers always listen to each other.
Ball comes to Landon. No look pass to Bockelman at the right block. Nice pass in the interior defense there by Landon Cruz.
But here's an interesting tidbit about the Cruz families. There's an 8th grader that is every bit of the athlete that the triplets are.
Oh, boy.
Except that he is 6'1", 205 pounds.
Whoa.
And so
foul is on Cole Anders. That's Cole's 4th. At the free throw line is Landon Bockelman. First free throw is no good. Rams 18 fouls. Rebound Plasman gives the ball to Anders. Anders, top of the three-point arc, gives the ball to Ackerman. He has the ball go off his shoe. I think Owen kicked it off. Ackerman and Colton Cruz dove for it. Ackerman was the last to touch it. 2:07 to go here in the 4th. Tigers by 10. Gavin Eckert checks back in. Liberty Center 58, Sonora 48. Keith Brown and the captain, Mark Bly, here with you. Having a great time, actually, tonight.
Yeah, great game. And again, we really appreciate you letting us be involved in this.
This is great.
It's a great opportunity for us to get a road game in, get our fans and your fans together. And, of course, I love working with you guys.
Whenever we go to Liberty Center, we're treated like kings. So, best of the best. Zeiger with the ball at the left side. Flings it over there to Cruz. Landon at the free throw line. Back to Chappa. Riley flips it on the left wing to Cruz. Back to Chappa. And they're just playing ping pong here at the top.
Coach Badenhop called fist, which means they're going to dribble until somebody fouls them or they get a clear layup.
Chambers flips it back to Landon Cruz. Rams have 18 fouls against them, so they need to put Liberty Center in the free throw line if they choose to do so. Trail by 10, 58-48. Tigers have milked the last 25 seconds off the clock with nice ball movement. Down low, Navarre. Navarre's going to turn and fire it up. I don't know, Coach Badenhop, I'm looking at his reaction. He's
going to give him
standing like a statue.
Yeah, he's going to give him the stink eye.
Ecker launches a 3. That's no good from the right corner. Picked up by Chambers. 60 seconds to go here. 58-48. Tigers lead by 10. Ball comes over to the left point to Chambers. Chambers flips it back to the right side to Landon Cruz. Stay tuned. We'll have the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show, and Mark will have all the stats and tell us all about it here in the final 40 seconds. Landon Cruz with the ball at the right elbow, flips it to Zeider. Zeider brings the ball back out to Landon Cruz. We have a whistle, a foul underneath.
Yeah. And Coach Lymanstall didn't want that, but
I think that's the 5th on. I told you that Gavin was not going to leave.
That's my player of the game right there, buddy. I don't care what the score is or whatever.
Very seldom does Gavin leave the game with less than 4 fouls. And as you saw tonight, Mark, Tenora's undersized, and Gavin, he gives 110%. At times, is a frustration foul here or there, but
I love it. My player of the game.
Zeider heads to the line. Zane's got 6. First free throw, nailed it. 7 for Zeider, 3.1 last year. We don't have any of this year's stats for Liberty Center because
you're making them.
It's their first game.
I'll call you next week and get stats from you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Liberty will be back in action on Thursday night as I think it is at Elmwood.
Wow, that'd be a nice matchup over there after the Elite 8.
They
football game.
They have redemption on their mind.
Absolutely. Rittenhouse drives, throws it up and in. Aiden with a heck of a game tonight's got career high 21, 60-50.
6 of 12 in this quarter for Tinora.
Tigers lead by 10, final 10 seconds to go. Chambers flips it top side. Riley Chapa flips it to Chambers over on the left side to Landon Cruz. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're going to have the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show, and we're going to talk about it, and we'll do it right after this time out from Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back here at Tinora High School, Liberty Center comes away with victory number 1 tonight. A very impressive showing here by the Tigers. I'll run down individual numbers. Mark can go into the team numbers. Rams fall to 4-2 on the season. Liberty Center, they improved to 1-0. For the victorious Tigers, they were led tonight by Landon Bockelman with 11. Very impressive presence down low when you're listening to 6'3", 260.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's 260, but hey, he was very impressive tonight, as were most
Go down and tell
of the Tigers. Gavin Galen had 8. Colton Chambers had 10. Zane Zider, very impressive, 8. Riley Chapa with 8. Also, Seth Navarre, he had 5 for the Tigers. Landon Cruz, even though Landon just had 2, he's the floor. He's definitely, like we said about Cole Anders, he's the chain that makes the bike run. Aiden Hammondtree with 4 before he fouled out, and Matthew Orr with 2 for Tinora. They were led tonight by Aiden Rittenhouse. Aiden was just unconscious. He had 21. He had 15 of those in the second half. That's a career high for Aiden. Also, Luke Harris had 12 before he fouled out. Owen Ackerman with 10. Cole Anders 4 and Eli Plasman with 3. That sums up the scoring for Tinora and Liberty Center. Mark will have your team stats.
All right, Liberty Center in that fourth quarter had 5 boards to Tenora's 5. 4 turnovers for the Tigers in that quarter, 6 for the Rams. Liberty Center didn't get a Liberty Center was 5 of 7 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. Tinora did not get a free throw there. And Liberty Center in the fourth was 5 of 9, while Tinora was 6 of 12. For the game, Liberty Center grabbed 29 boards, 12 on the offensive side there. Tinora grabbed 19, only 4 offensive boards for the Rams. That was interesting. I actually went back and made sure my math was working right there. The big story of the game, though, was this Liberty Center defense, and Liberty Center committed 16 turnovers tonight. 32 turnovers for the Rams.
Wow.
Probably
that's 2/3 more than they average per contest.
Yeah, so Liberty Center committing 16 and forcing 32. So those are usually the tail of the tape there. Free throws, Liberty Center ends the night 8 of 11 for 72%, while Tinora ends the night 8 of 12. And I'll tell you what, it seemed like in that end of that second quarter, Tinora got about 100 free throws. I actually went back and checked my math, and again, it's accurate. Only 8 of 12.
Yes,
it just seemed a lot worse for the Tigers. And from the floor, Liberty Center ends the night 27 of 48 for 56.3%, while Tinora was 17 of 36. So, I always talk about numbers and stats and whatever. Liberty Center got 10 more field goals, but also 12 more field goal attempts.
Yes.
For that. And then the story of the turnovers. And,
I've said it throughout the contest tonight. You really didn't know what to expect from Liberty Center, but as Mark said, defense is the easiest thing to teach, especially if you're starting your basketball season basically a month behind everybody else. And tonight we saw Liberty Center just in your face, tenacious defense. Tinora, as Mark said, 30-plus turnovers. And, is just like Liberty Center at times was playing with 6 or 7 players out there. Yeah. They were just everywhere.
Well, yeah, and this group of kids has been, and you see this in football, but they're ball hawks. I don't care if it's football, baseball, golf. I wouldn't want to play golf with them, you know.
Well, jokingly, we said like Matthew Orr's got nose bandage. Seth Navarre had a face mask on, and as physical these kids played here tonight, I assume it's just as physical during practice.
Well, yeah, Keith, and they haven't had any games, so
they're taking out their frustration.
Yeah. Well, and you got Grady Miller on the sidelines with a sore ankle, and Trenton Cruz wasn't here tonight because he's ill, but. Yeah, that's a valid point. Is they're banged up and they haven't played anybody that play each other. But I tell you what, this is very much tonight was a very Coach Badenhop oriented game. Get in your face, get on them, get down, get the ball, do what you've got to do.
Coach Badenhop's going to come up here and talk to Mark.
No, he's going to go over to the 103.1
I forgot about Dave.
Yeah,
so we can hang around and see if he can.
Yeah.
Not sure how long that Coach Badenhop's going to. I saw him come up here and I forgot poor Dave was over there by us.
but a very Coach Badenhop game tonight. Get in your face, get on the floor, get down, get defense. And, 12 of the 13 players on varsity saw regular rotation. And I think the 13th is bunged up too, so they didn't play Josiah Johnson tonight because I think he's banged up too.
That's a nice problem to have. It was like I sound like a broken record at time, but I'm being a Tinora broadcaster and a Tinora fan, and even probably some of the Tinora players tonight, very envious of Coach Badenhop. If you can like make hockey line changes at times, you got 5 players coming on, 4 players coming on, 3. You're just constantly switching out. Then over on the other side, poor Coach Limestall operates with 6. Like he brings on one.
And we had many of those where Coach Limestall ended up subbing 1 and Liberty was subbing 4. And it showed. The first half was a lot closer. The second half, that third quarter started getting away, and then the fourth quarter, and I think even though Tenora's 6 games in now, they're 4-2, right?
Yeah, Tinora falls to 4-2, correct.
And stamina is still early in the season, and you're still trying to figure out what players are doing what.
Yep.
And Tinora came off a game last night too.
Yeah, at Edgerton, it was not as physical as this, but last night at Edgerton, those were 2 football. Like Edgerton, most of their kids were football players too, so Tinora got a little, kind of a crystal ball of what tonight was going to be. Edgerton wasn't quite as physical tonight as what Liberty Center was, but and Liberty Center coming off a season last year, they were 11-13, but I can definitely see after tonight, just after one game, the defense is going to carry them quite a ways. I'm thinking, Mark.
Yeah, in this group of kids, and you saw it with the girls. This you have these classes of kids that come through. And we have talented kids in all classes. All classes Tinora have talented kids. But every once in a while, you get this junior class or sophomore class. And this junior class of kids, the Cruz brothers, Seth Navarre, Bachelman. On the girls' side, you've got Emmy Gray. You've got, Blanton. And they've got not only very talented, but there's 10 of them.
There's exactly right. As we saw here, Liberty Center came over last Saturday to play Tinora. The score at halftime, I think, was 14-11. And we're thinking, boy, that's just the flow was awful. And then Liberty Center comes out and scores, I think, 40 points in the second half.
Yeah,
it's just like boom.
Yeah.
And very impressive.
So, numbers are going to be an advantage for Liberty Center this year. I'm sure, they're going to run into some teams that can match up a little bit better in terms of the numbers.
Right.
But it's just, we always say it's a numbers game, and sometimes it really is.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Coach Badenhop still talking to Dave Kleck over there, so we're not.
He'll probably want to get in with his team.
Getting out. Team's already out of the locker room. Yep. So we're going to sign off here. But we appreciate everybody for joining in tonight from Liberty Center and Tinora. BSN Sports, thank our fantastic sponsors. BSN Sports, Weber Bookkeeping, Maumee Valley Title Agency, Clubhouse Pizza and Fairchild Family Chiropractor, the Optimal Performance Fitness Center, Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker, Higbee Embroidery, Signs Excavating, Firestone Tavern, Oklahoma Tavern, Northwest Ohio Sports, who does a fantastic job. Logan, kudos to him, A++. One of the best in the area. Pat and Stevens Body Shop, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters. Don't forget to get that booster ticket, $3,000. Who couldn't use that? Get a hold of any booster. Go to the Tinora Athletic Booster site on Facebook. Shoot us a message and and somebody will answer you. Cut and Polished Hair Nail Salon, the Wooden Indian Pawn Shop, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, and the Wiener Hill Weber and Stanley Attorneys at Law. Thank you, Mark, for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for letting us, and we really appreciate it.
Fantastic time, and we'll see you probably next year. We'll be over here for football. You'll be over here, I may possibly.
Oh, yep.
So remember you guys back in the old days at top of the press box.
Yeah,
just doing radio.
I went back there again. I like that spot.
Just doing radio. That's a fantastic spot up there. We actually went up on the press box a couple times this year, and man, we should have done that years ago.
Yeah,
that's a great vantage point up there. But
yep, absolutely.
Final here tonight was 60-50. Liberty Center moved to 1-0. Rams fall to 4-2. So for Keith Brown, Mark Bly, hope everybody has a fantastic weekend.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Firestone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Firestone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Firestone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at FirestoneTavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumee-title.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.